Start up. Start up. Let me see here real quick. Let me make sure that we're good to go. I'm pretty sure that Bayonetta was next. Let me check my volume. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. That's all good. I'll do the whole playlist thing later. Which, while I'm here real quick, I'm going to go check something. So I shouldn't have too many things in my playlist. Because Bioshock 2 is the last thing we did. It's supposed to be. Oh, I know something I have to go check. Oh, okay, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Kingdom Hearts God of War, Bioshock 2, Bayonetta hard. Yep. So it looks like we're on the right page of things here. Nothing's too out of place. Alright, so I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Okay, so it starts me on hard. So when you beat the game, it starts you back on hard. Now get this. I was going to play the PS3 version because I already had hard mode unlocked, and that was the original way that I played it back then. I noticed that the quality was just not correct. It looked really, really goddamn ugly. And I don't know why. It just looked really ugly. So I said, alright, here's what we'll do. I will instead, fix up a few things. Make sure that some things are, that they look better. I'll play on a different console, a different system. I checked my PC, didn't have a save file that was ready for it. I checked my Switch, weirdly enough, didn't have a save file for it. I wasn't even going to touch Xbox One. I did for a little, but then I did look. I looked at the achievements. I didn't download the game. I looked at the achievements and it said, you never beat Bayonetta 1. I'm like, what the how? I've beaten this game multiple times. So, today we are playing with a console that does go up to 1080p. And I'm well aware that OBS quality right now is just off. It doesn't look very sharp or very clear. I don't know why. I've been trying to fix that. It's not as sharp as I hoped it would be. But maybe I'm an idiot. Who knows? I had to go back through this game again on normal and beat it all the way through. You saw a 6.5 hour playthrough. I beat it again on normal. Now we have hard. But the system I'm playing on may surprise some of you. And I will give you guys a couple of hints of what I'm playing on real quick by going to Custom Change. That's right. We're playing on a Nintendo hardware. Now keep in mind, this game is on 2 different Nintendo consoles. Unless you count Switch 2, that'd be 3. But Switch 1 and Switch 2 are the same thing. Who cares? So, I do have access to costumes. I will probably be playing with a few of the costumes because why not? They don't really change much. The only one that has any sort of effect on gameplay would probably most likely be Link. Because you can tell, press the left stick in the direction of enemy's attack to block with perfect timing. And as far as I'm aware, that's usually a thing that you have to buy an upgrade for. That's already a thing you can get in the game anyway, but that's something you have to buy an upgrade for. I'm going to probably not care if I do play with this costume or not. As in, I think it's just A-okay if I do. Then, of course, the Samus costume, the only thing it really technically changes is you can hold down on and put your visor down. It's really cool. I'll play the Daisy outfit for now. I've been going through like all the other 3 outfits, so I'm just going to play Daisy for this one. And if you guys have not been able to guess exactly which console this is on, I'm playing this on Wii U. I miss my Wii U, man. I miss playing the Wii U. So, for me, it's kind of nice to come back and play it again on Wii U. I don't really care. It looks fine on my TV. It's a slight bit blurry on OBS, and again, I don't know how to fix that. I have tried doing, like, whatever I could. I mean, it's fit to the screen. I don't know what to tell you. And the weird part is, when I go to configure video, the motherfucker doesn't even show up on, like, the Wii U device. Okay, well, maybe it's going to do it now. Ooh. Maybe that might work. What do you guys think? Looks a little bit better? It looks a little sharper. Not gonna lie. Well, okay, maybe I'm going crazy, but it looks a little sharper. No, not really by much. Either way, I think it's fine. We're going to be playing on Wii U. This was obviously called Part 1 because, well, I will be not streaming, like, all day today. So, yeah. Real quick, I'm not going to be going for perfect, pure platinums or anything like that. I will try my best to get better ranks, just because. And I do have quite a few upgrades, but this is a one playthrough, like a once-over playthrough. I do not have all of the upgrades I could possibly get my hands on. So for now, this will just be, you know, regular run-of-the-mill playing game, I guess. I want to check something out. If I don't take any damage in this fight, I really want to see if Bat Within actually causes you to take damage or not. I don't think so, but I don't know so. Alright, Bayonetta on hard. Still one of my favorite Platinum games, no doubt. One of the absolute best that they've ever made. Essentially, they're practically their magnum opus of a game. I know a lot of people might consider Metal Gear Rising, or even nowadays, possibly. Well, I don't think anybody would probably consider Ninja Gaiden 4 that. But I still do kind of believe that, to an extent, Bayonetta will always be the magnum opus of what Platinum can do. And I want to say specifically, primarily, only, mainly just Bayonetta 1. I mean, maybe Bayonetta 2 as well, because Bayonetta 2 was also pretty good. But I still prefer playing, personally speaking, I much prefer Bayonetta 1. But it's been a long time since I've played Bayonetta 2. And if I do end up doing Bayonetta 2, we're doing that on the Switch too. And that will probably be like a future guide if possible. So, don't get like super excited, I guess. It would be nice to do. I would like to do it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So real quick, just to kind of go over what exactly does hard mode entail. Hard mode basically makes enemies slightly faster for attacks. They are a bit more aggressive, and as you can probably tell if you are familiar with normal mode by any means, you're probably going to be very familiar with the idea of what Platinum likes to do best. Add enemies. This is something that Platinum and Team Ninja like to do, and I appreciate that, because a game like God of War does not change the enemies whatsoever. If you're playing God of War, you're mostly going to be playing with whatever the hell you were fighting in the beginning parts. So, this is, I think, I forget their names. It's like, maybe, not Joy, but Glory, I think. Alright, so real quick, Daisy costume and Peach makes it to where their Wicked Weave attacks are Bowser attacks. And by the way, whenever you kill one of these guys, they will always spawn. Only usually the first guy will spawn it. But, oh, he might actually spawn the other. No, okay. So, whichever one you kill first will spawn the weapon in question. God, I forgot. Hard mode actually... Yeah, I think hard mode's going to give you some shit. I will die a lot. We're not doing ranks. Although, admittedly, I would love to... I think it'd be really fucking cool. Now that I understand Bayonetta a bit better, and I know that the checkpoint system thing I was kind of slightly wrong about, I may decide to try to do pure platinums in the future, after all. Maybe. I don't know. So the checkpoint thing I was wrong about because I wasn't really understanding exactly what it entailed. Basically, here's how it works. You can't do the MGR checkpoint system like you can in that game, where essentially, if you get a rank, you're, well, that's just yeah, you're just kind of stuck with whatever you got. You can't just reset the thing and then just be like, yep, I'll just restart that entire fight. You can't really technically do that. You can do it. You can't do it the same way that you can in MGR. There's no option. See? Nothing here. Chapter menu, title screen, all that stuff. That's where the title screen comes in hand. So you guys remember Vanquish having a similar sort of checkpoint system where if you want to keep your stuff on hard, you have to like go back to title screen to keep it, to keep your upgrades and such. Yeah, I just basically just now got the sword, so that's why we're out of combos and what have you. Let me move this cord because that's a bad place to have this cord at. Actually, you know what? I'll just unplug my Wii U controller for now. It should be fine. It should be fully charged. By the way, I have to have the tablet on the entire time, too, which is fucking stupid. I'm not playing with the tablet. I'm playing with a Wii U Pro controller. Don't know why I'm showing it up at the screen, acting like you guys can see it. I am playing with a Wii U controller, and I am excited for this. I fucking love Savannah. Alright. If you're going to be doing Infinite Climax at all in the future, ever, get used to this part of the game. Because this will basically teach you that this will pretty much just give you kind of like a rundown, sort of what Infinite Climax will entail. Infinite Climax is fucking annoying, but maybe one day I'll get to that. Infinite Climax, the difference between that and hard is essentially you get no witch time. And right now, we are in witch time. That's why the game is doing what it's doing. Oh, you have to do torture attacks. Forgot about that. Well, I think it's fair. I think it's completely fair to just say fuck it and use items on hard. I just realized a pure platinum run for this would be fucking dog shit. Alright, real quick, to explain the checkpoint system of the pure platinum thing. So let's say that you do happen to get like a verse and you get like gold or whatever and you fuck it up, right? And you're like, oh god, that sucks. The thing is, if you don't wait until the thing comes up, because sometimes it will actually screw you over. As in, essentially, how do I put this? It really is kind of a tough thing to explain, isn't it? Like, it will actually fuck with you and fuck you over if you're not careful. Basically, like, if you take damage at all, just reset whatever you were doing. You'll be way better off that way. So, just fair warning. I'm not explaining it the best. Go watch Seraphim17 explain it on his Pure Platinum run, and then you can kind of get the idea. Or just go watch somebody else who knows a lot better about things than I do explain that in that sense. Yeah, like I said, this is not a rank run. I am going to be doing what I can to alleviate most of the problems I might have, which right now, of course, we've only got like a few minutes to essentially get torture attacks going, so I forgot that this was part of it. It's been a long time since I've done a hard difficulty run. I mean, I could just bait out like Bat Within, if I so chose. The trip move is also a really good move against these guys. Let me go turn on my fucking hair. It is fucking hot down here, dude. Holy shit, it's hot down here. Fuck. I'm sweating my ass off. Alright, now that I pause the game, is there anything else I need to explain? Basically, like, sometimes whenever you finish a verse and you get your ranking, the game will save the game before the verse. So that's something to be kind of weary about. That's why I suggest that if you take damage in a fight, just leave the damn fight. Or at the very least, have multiple save files just in case. So I'll probably end up doing... Most likely I'll probably end up doing Bayonetta Pure Platinum. Most likely on PC. In the distant future. So... if you see a Pure Platinum run ever on Hardcorean, let it be known Yeah, see, like, you can't really leave the game. You have to, like, shut off the entire thing just to try it again. Which sucks, because that basically checkpoints you, I think. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't think it does, sometimes it does. It's really fucking bizarre. I don't know. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just... Something smells kind of weird. I don't quite like it. I think it's just me. I smell like fucking burning up bacon or something. Oh, I think it's my vent. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, there you go. There's the prologue finished. And what sucks, though, is you have no witch time during that moment, so... Yeah, and to explain those guys I was fighting, the lightning and the fire guys, one good technique that I've learned that I use is just uppercut them and then fight them in the air. Because they seem to have a hard time doing anything to you when you're in the air. I wish you could skip these and not play them, but... I don't know, whatever, it's fine. It's extra stuff, extra money, and temporary stuff, which sucks. I've always hated that, though. Like, why would you offer a moon piece and a, you know, broken heart or whatever the fuck, or like a full heart, but it's not even like the full thing either. That's kind of silly. And hey, guess what? Now no one can tell me that I'm not playing on hard. Because you can tell I'm playing on hard. Not only can the chapter thing tell you that, but at the same goddamn time, there's also, like, enemies, being different. So, that definitely does help quite a bit. Motherfucker, I was gonna shoot. Yeah, I'll probably change costume, like, every once in a while. The costumes, in theory, should not affect much. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the parry move was already a thing anyway. I don't remember if you can... I don't remember if it was an upgrade or not. I swear that it was, but I don't know. I also have not gotten everything. I might be missing a few obvious things. Like, I mean, I'm missing plenty of broken hearts. I've done... As you guys can probably tell, I've done quite a bit of Alfheims. So... I don't think I'm missing much there. But I could be missing a ton of stuff anywhere. Yeah, real quick, I don't potentially plan on playing this game for that long. But it could happen, so. Wait. There it is. Yeah, that move, pretty much punch, kick, punch, is something I do all the time. And yes, now joys are going to appear here. Joys are some of the worst enemies to deal with in the entire game. So yeah, there's that. I know I'm not really showing off why they're the worst ones to deal with, but they just are, trust me. So, the thing is, I could have sworn that combo is a massive thing in this game. Like, getting combo points was a massive part of Bayonetta. Like, I think it's like MGR, where you can probably take damage and still get the pure platinum if you get a nice combo going. I don't know for sure. That sounds about right. But I'm not 100% on that one, so... Again, this is stuff I just don't really fully understand. Look at that shit. This is what this game fucking does to you. I just completely missed the dodge. And I fucking didn't even dodge there. Yeah, again, if I need to use items for whatever reason, because I'm probably gonna die, why is she just not getting it? Why am I not dodging properly, I should say? I mean, I'll take that. There we go. For some reason, I always feel as if I'm much better when I'm aiming at somebody. I don't know why. Which is funny, because that's not really... Like, if I'm shooting at an enemy... If I'm shooting at an enemy, all of a sudden, like, I just don't know what... Like, when they go to attack me, I just can react faster. I don't know why that's a thing with my ass. Yeah, again, like I said, as far as I know, a no damage run should most likely knock you into the territory of pure platinum. So essentially, you probably shouldn't have to worry about your combo. I think that was always a thing that I was unaware of. But I don't know the full extent of that. So, take it from me, I'm just a guy that's only ever beaten hard, like maybe once, ever. And I've only ever beaten Infinite Climax once, ever. I'm not even sure if I even have proof of Infinite Climax either. I'm pretty sure I should, because I think I did on... I would have done it on PS3, but I don't... I'd have to check my trophies for that kind of stuff. So basically, this is a guy who beat this game one time, and that's really about it. But I do like Bayonetta quite a bit. I usually just play it on normal. I know, it's one of those things. Well, the thing is, like, normal in this game is actually normal. Like, sometimes, a lot of the time with hack and slashes, hard is usually referred to as, like, the much more preferred difficulty. But I would say that Bayonetta is one of the ones where it kind of is, too. But normal mode kind of also fits the bill. And yes, I'm saying that because it fits my narrative, so... I don't know, it always felt like it would make sense. Because, like, with Doom, Ultraviolence, you know, I feel like Doom Ultraviolence is the albeit absolute one. Where's that fucking bird at? Like, I just saw his ass. What the oh, there he is. Oh yeah, we came from here. Sorry. I want the bird. I mean, it's not that I get achievements for this. I mean, yeah, you do get in-game achievements, but still. Yeah, I went the wrong way there. Maybe. Or maybe I didn't. Yeah. No, I did. Okay, I don't know how I got that confused. This next fight coming up is pretty fun. Usually, again, on normal, I guess I should say that. More specifically there. And then I'll try to change costume. I'll try to remember to change the costume next time. Might just change the link. Just in case. And if you get torture attacks, for those that don't know, you actually can get them to drop their weapons. And this is the kick move of this weapon. I always tend to use it because it just seems to do really good shit. Yeah, I think they also attack faster, too, when they're on a harder difficulty. Sounds about right. I'd also recommend before you do the pole spin move, that you probably get these enemies in which time. So that way you don't get fucked over from something. Just in case. So I'm sure we're all well aware of it being a which time is very important. Let's talk about some sad things in relation to Bayonetta. I don't really care much for Bayonetta 3. It's been a while since I've actually played it, like, all the way through. I only beat it one time, so... I tried playing it again, and it's like a small bit at the beginning part, and just still didn't feel like I could get into it. But I didn't really play for too long, so... maybe it would help if I did, huh? Also, I have shotguns on my feet, so that's what I'm running. Sword and then shotgun. Yes, the grab actually does cost witch time, which is nice. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Yeah. If you get too close, the motherfucker will do a foot kick thing that sucks to deal with. And I also have this move, which is nice. We'll be using that probably a ton. I'll be using a lot of, I guess you could say, cheap tactics to win, so to speak. But the game allows me to, so the point is of this game, well, what I'm doing is to essentially just win the games, right? I'm here to beat the games. Doesn't entirely matter necessarily how. And by the way, her Peach and Daisy outfit really tends to show off her booty. And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of booty shots. And I think we can all appreciate some booty shots. Because yes, I'm just like you as well. I also don't mind some booty shots from attractive people. Nice. Easy verse to beat. That one's not that hard. I'm curious. Not so. Alright, I hate this part coming up. Like, I know you can do something. I think it was like you can parry these back. But you're probably just better off just doing that. And unfortunately, I'm stuck using fucking... I don't know. Yeah, like you're stuck using basic weapon here. Just gonna make my life easier. I always hate this fucking chapter. It sucks. Well, it's mainly just this part, because like I'm not really getting anything from this. I'm just essentially just fighting this asshole. Like without actually... Yeah, see? Like without really even fighting him. You're probably thinking what I'm thinking right now, too, aren't you? You're probably thinking like, oh my god, he's getting some decent pure platinums here. I mean, he might be able to do a pure platinum run at some point. I appreciate your enthusiasm. That enthusiasm's also dangerous sometimes. Make sure you jump here, because if you don't, that slam will essentially do damage to you. It sucks. Also, moves do stale. So. At least it should do damage to you, I'm pretty sure. And that move only costs 3 bars to use. It's just back, forward, punch, or kick. Die. There we go. One thing that pisses me off the most about this game, though, is the goddamn quick time events shit. Never been a fan of that. I mean, okay. Admittedly, like, I don't mind it in something like God of War or something. But, just never been a big fan of it in Bayonetta. To be quite fair with you. Now, this part's pretty easy. Basically, think Minotaur fight from God of War. Where it's just relatively, pretty pathetically easy to take this guy down. And last thing I can say is I hope you guys enjoy this series because, well, I mean, this game. Because Bayonetta is awesome. I used to think that Bayonetta was too long. I used to be like, oh my god, I don't want to sit through a whole fucking big giant playthrough of Bayonetta. It's too big of a game. Like with Metal Gear, you know, I can just get through Metal Gear with little to no issue. I took a little bit of damage. I'm betting you, most likely, regardless of how much damage I took, I probably would have still not gotten pure platinum. And then, of course, I missed 2 extra secret fights. But gold, not bad. It's not really that bad at all. Oh yeah, in the background, depending on... I mean, we got load times. I think I can probably do it. Yeah, while these things are just kind of going by, I'll look some stuff up. Because me and my brother recorded an entire game today. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, an entire game. In technically 2 sittings. Technically 2. So. We recorded for about 3 hours. Took a break. Oh, I can't do that because I need the fucking thumbnail. Oh. I'll need to open Elgato for that. And I don't think I can open Elgato with OBS. I mean, I can open it, but I don't. I hope it doesn't fuck anything. I'll do that real quick. I'll open up whichever one. Hopefully, it just says something along the lines of like, you know, you can still open it, but you can't use it. Yeah, device ready in use. I have no fucking clue what a good thumbnail would be. That's a perfect thumbnail for it. Why does it say I don't have the video rendered out? Like, rendered out? What the fuck? Weird. This is very weird. Alright. John fight time. I'll try not to get too distracted. So, Jean fight shit. She's a little tough, yes. But the thing with her, I forgot to change outfits. God damn it, mother... And once again, they take away my equipment. Because they really don't want you using things that you like. Because this is the past, silly. Wicked Weaves are good against her. And the only way to get Wish Time is by dodging her Wicked Weaves. Yeah, see, I'm trying to shoot to kind of like piss her off. So she'll go for an attack that I can at least do that for. And sometimes that works out pretty well. And then she'll do a heel stomp thing there. By the way, if you do happen to miss this weave attack, you will not lose your magic, though, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know how to fucking... I don't know how to handle John that well on hard. In terms of just not... I mean... I know I fought her plenty. Like, I could just, in theory, learn John. You know, given some time. Also, it's funny, like, I used to think this game was long, but, like, most of the chapters are just one singular fight, so... Because I see the 18 chapters, and I'm like, God damn, that's a lot of chapters. Of course. Fucking course, because I was not paying attention like I should have been. Well, anyway, John's pretty much just donezo. So, there you go. I don't know, I had a thumbnail idea for this one, but fuck this. Let's just skip to the end, I guess. Hang on. There. Yeah, once again, sorry, I'm just working on things in the background here, so don't mind little old me. Also, I need to cut the fucking back of my hair. It's pissing me off. I can feel it. And it's bothering me. Where is that goddamn screen? There it is. Oh, come on, dude. Of course. Sorry, just trying to get logos and shit, and they just don't fucking delete the white parts that I wanted it to delete, because I can't get these logos rendered out normally. I'm sure at this point, people are probably like, who cares about the fucking things being what they are? Who gives a shit? I know, but still. Okay, there. I should be good to keep up now. All right. Yeah, we should be good now. But that's where we learn to pretty much walk on walls. Whoa, he about shot my ass. I probably should have done that better. That's why. Alright, fine, I'll use basic stuff. Depending on how things go, I may or may not just... I've never done that before, I don't think. May or may not... Why can't I get that fucking health? Dicks. What am I trying to say here? Oh yeah, switch weapons out and such. For the sake of just doing it. For the fun of it. I don't have the whip yet, though. So. What am I getting stuck on? Alright, you know what? Hold on. That's gonna miss, isn't it? Kind of. Now, usually the flying little bat angel guys are not that bad, ever. Yeah, see, I still got no damage. But I was just not good enough. It could be based on time, it could be based on a majority of things, and that's what's scary about the ranking system in this game. That is what makes me fearful the most. Is all of that shit. Learning the different requirements, fucking everything up. Having to... Oh, pfft. Oops, my bad. Having to back up my saves. You get the idea. Just sounds like a goddamn nightmare. Sorry, I fucked that one up. You want to go for a Wicked Weave, essentially. Let's just go. Not bother with stuff too much. Like, I'll go on my way to get chest again, because why not? Gives me extra stuff for a little bit. And I could... I don't like doing the bullet minigame, but I could always just use it for extra stuff, extra cash. Because again, I don't have all the upgrades in this playthrough. Come on, load. I was going to say, don't you dare fucking crash on me today. You will not do that, buddy. I could use that, though. Nice. Shit. I'm pretty sure, like, no matter how much you've used of the arrow, the bow and arrow thing, I'm pretty sure you can still actually use the kick shot. Because each weapon has, like, about 2 different attack methods. Punch and kick. And the mace kick version is that. Oh yeah, another thing that sucks about pure platinum runs, you have to do the Alfheims. So, remember, yeah, you fucking hate those things? Well, good. Hate them just like any other normal person does? Well, good, because you gotta do them again. Because the devs decided to make that so. I don't know why. That was just a thing they decided, I guess. Shit. I was gonna say, where's the fucking other one at? There. I prefer getting rid of those ass wipes. Nice. Now I can do this. Oh yeah, that's right. It does like default damage. I forgot about that. I mean, it does charge. Like if you charge it up, it does more damage. I'm pretty sure. But the I'm pretty sure like the damage. Like it'll just continue shooting. Like I think if you just press B normally, or A normally, I'm pretty sure it just does the bare minimum of the shot. It's essentially like 3 charge shots you get from it. Oh yeah, I missed that. Oops. Yeah, that's a thing, folks. I'm pretty sure you can run. I'm pretty sure you can run behind the tram and get in that area early. And then for this one, just jump. Wait, actually, doesn't it open up again? Oh yeah, these fuckers. Ah, great. And just why? Why must I mash fucking dodge every time a fucking cutscene decides to play? It's so silly. Yeah, Platinum games are really good at just making things fun. Ah, there we go. There it is. I haven't done this one yet for this playthrough, so Guess we're doing it. Not only are Platinum good at making things fun, they also are really good at making things fun. Yeah. When it comes to limited punches and kicks, I like doing this. And then you can just do that when you get... Whoa, what the... Oh, yeah. I'm out. Okay, I have a better idea. Yeah, I have a better idea there. I fucked that one up. I have a much better idea. What if I just dodge their shit, get my stuff to build up, and then just go for kicks that way? I mean, you are timed. What the... Oh. Oh yeah, then I could do that too. Let's restart. No, that's... Yeah, I wish I could. Come on. Just kill me, just kill me. Just fucking kill me. These don't count toward, like... They count toward your ranking, but I don't think that these failures count toward anything, really. Sorry. I got this holiday cream vanilla Coke. And then like the holiday cream part, just the holiday cream part of it doesn't, it just tastes like fucking regular vanilla. I got an idea. Change of plans here. I have an idea. To be fair, they can hit each other. They can do damage to each other, so that will also help me out a little bit. I'm going to dodge and then just Wicked Weave. And then charge with those instead. As in, like, I'll just do this type of stuff. So I'll do like a punch and then just hold it down. Every once in a while, you know. Just to kind of build up some stuff here. There. That's it. Easy stuff. Easy street. The one that always took me the longest to finish back in the day was the one where you have to stay in the air for like a... Oh, fuck off! You see that shit? I did what I thought was... I thought I did what was perfect. To the game? Nope. My question is, how the fuck do you get a pure platinum there then? How the fuck do you do that? It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. You know? I did no damage. I shot them over time. Was I not fast enough? Maybe. I have no clue. The game will never tell you. That's for you to find out. By the way, yeah, using weapons on stuff doesn't break the weapon, thank God. But of course, you know, obviously attacking enemies will. Okay, good, I still got it. Just gonna save myself the trouble and just not fuck with these guys. They're awful to deal with. I think they're Throne, I think they're called. Which would make sense. They have the same design as Throne, so I guess it would make sense if that was the case. At least the idea seems to be close to the same. There's only not that... Yeah, by the way, he's the guy from last verse. I'm pretty sure you can kill him. Like, in the first verse that he's in. But another thing too that Bayonetta got just right was the types of enemies you fight. Unironically, are like some of the best. Like I've always said it I've said it multiple times before, but I do honestly feel like a hack and slash game is not really fully complete unless your arsenal of enemies are also really good too. Like that's a big part of it. Having enemies that are fun to fight makes it much more enjoyable. Look, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. There. Now we munch his ass up. And he gone. Yeah, they really went all out with this game back in the day. It's crazy. Almost everything about this game is just near perfect, but there's... I know I'm kind of just repeating verbatim, almost. I mean, not verbatim, but almost verbatim what Seraphim had said in his Pure Platinum run. But yes, Platinum did an excellent job with this game, but there are those situations where there are things that are just not really, you know, perfect. Like, it's close. This game is a damn fine game. This game is a Pure Platinum game. But, there's just like those little tiny intricacies that are just like, don't really care much for that aspect of it. There is an Alpine down. There should be one down here, I'm pretty sure. It's also nice having like a ton of magic so I can just use torture attacks multiple times. We have to come down here anyway, so. I'm pretty sure I have to fight her in order to get the statue unlocked. Or something like that. Yeah, I didn't think it would kill. Again, real quick, infinite climax. Oop, well, 2 tortures, I guess. That was a waste. Sorry, it's just a habit. I see the button come up, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it. That's a different, different view. I don't think I've ever seen that, unless the game's being fucky with it. I don't know. Because usually when I fight them, I only get, like, 1 attack on them. Like, ever. 1 torture attack, ever. Crap, what can I say? Shit. Oh, well. Also, having like the Panther within is such a fucking nice thing to have. Well, look at that. What still pisses me off was we technically... Okay. I've heard people bitch and say, like, I wish Nintendo had achievements in their system so that way... I wish Nintendo had achievements so that way I can feel like I'm doing something instead of just playing the game and enjoying the fucking game. I want something a little bit more. Like, I don't entirely disagree with the idea. Like, if Nintendo wanted achievements in their stuff, I wouldn't hate it. But I do think it's kind of silly that, like... You know, if you were to put off Nintendo games because you couldn't get achievements, you're kind of an idiot, I think. Like, just straight up, like, just play the fucking game for fun, man. Like, that, the achievement itself is playing the game. I mean, shit. Like, back then, like, you know, our achievement for beating Mario Sunshine 100% was a fucking postcard. Like, I get it, you know, we always kind of want a little bit more. And achievements are fun to get, of course. I'm not going to deny that. But technically, back then, we did sort of have achievements. If you think about it. And by that, I mean... the Miiverse, the stamps for the Wii U was probably, I think, the closest thing we've ever had to that. And so, yeah, I never participated in the Miiverse part of things. That was never really my cup of tea. So, I liked the idea of stamps. Now, to be fair, Zelda Twilight Princess, changing out, I don't know why I keep saying the full name of these games. Like I like to say, the full legal government name of Twilight Princess. When it came to Twilight Princess, yeah, some chest only gave you a stamp. They traded out a lot of the stuff that you could have gotten in the original game for a stamp. Which reminds me, I have the Wii version of that. I should play that. Well, play it more. There is something on my TV. I can't tell what the fuck that is. It's like... I don't know. Kind of looks like a bug, but... Fuck me. Okay, I think I lost it now. Might be just in-game. I don't know. Alright, let's change costumes and buy stuff. And while we're at it, let's just save the game just in case. Soon. I mean, I know the game saves anyway, but just because. Sure, why not? We'll play some Zelda. Play some Zelda type shit in here. Here's my rankings. I got basically pure platinum for, like, I think the first one. And just completely, utterly shit on most of them. Ah, damn. Real quick before we save, let's go buy some stuff. Because I have stuff I haven't bought yet. But it's really cool that if you do get, if you do change your sword, it does change it to the Master Sword, which is fucking sick. I might be getting a new weapon. That's right, I forgot about those things. I've gotten all the items in question, so those are done. Technique-wise, I'm not going to buy Breakdance because I don't want to accidentally activate it. It's something that... Yeah, Celine's Light, that sounds familiar. This one I remember being really good, though. Yeah, see, so this is essentially... If you have the Hyrulean... If you have the Link costume, you get this for free, essentially, with your shield. So... Yeah. I've never really messed with this stuff much, to be fair. But they are cool as fuck, though. Yeah, see, here's the thing, though. This absorbs attacks. However, you have to hold both punch and kick when it's happening. So, why not just dodge at that point? You know what I mean? If it's going to come your way, why not just dodge the damn thing? And then I have the ult skins for these. I don't remember how to get the wit thing, though. I could have sworn there was one. Oh, yeah, that's right. You also get other costumes, too. Ooh, okay. Oh, I mean, it's my old. Oh. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's change. Let's see what those costumes look like again. I never really mess with the costumes too much in this game, to be fair. But it is nice to have. Wait, where are the fucking costumes at? Wait, what? What do you mean I can't just... What the fuck are you talking about? Where are they? I have no clue. That is weird. Oh, I think it's an item you put on. If memory serves correct. Oh, well, whatever. It might be. Oh, yeah, I was going to talk about the Bayonetta getting ruined by things. So, Smash, I would say, was a big contender for that. Smash 4. I feel like people were, like, thinking to themselves, you know, why the fuck would I want to play Bayonetta when a game like that is just shit? Now, to be fair, they are stupid for thinking that. Oh, there's the whip. We're not going to probably play with basic weapons anymore, right? That is kind of a... That is kind of a silly way of thinking, though. It's like, oh, I don't like fighting against Marth and fucking, yeah, like, I don't like fighting against Marth in Smash. So, I'm going to just rule out the possibility that his game would even be remotely fun. But that's just ridiculous. Ridiculous way of thinking. Yeah, I don't really play with the whip very much. I know it's good, but I don't play with it. But, fun fact about these guys and their torture attack. You actually get a weapon from them for free. I mean, you do tend to get a weapon from enemies anyway, but this is one of those ones that's just going to be picked up regardless. Which is awesome. And it does pretty decent damage. But, mostly if you're doing the kick variant. Unfortunately. God, motherfucker. I can't seem to get my stupid ass to hit them, though. That's the problem. Like, it's a nice weapon and all, but it just... Alright, that's it. If they're gonna keep fucking, you know... getting away from me and shit, I'm just not gonna... God damn it, I wish you would cancel that faster. I mean, it could be a fault of my, you know, mine. For being a dumb fuck. Yeah, okay, man, I don't really like the whip that much. Again, this is somebody that doesn't really play whip. I hope nobody's gonna watch this and be like, oh, so this is what Bayonetta looks like. This is what somebody who knows how to play Bayonetta really well looks like, huh? Not really. Oh, that's also really cool, though, too. I didn't even really realize that. I should probably check about Samus, because I don't remember hearing... I don't remember Samus is doing anything. Also, yeah, I have no clue why the fucking costume... Like, why you can buy a costume, but you can't equip it for. Probably because I have equipped what I have now. By the way, I think in order to get pure platinum here, I think you have to do either attacks or Witch Time. Okay, well, Witch Time doesn't activate. Anyway... But there's a way to get pure platinum on that one. I just... Oh, alright, there you go. Doing damage and probably just dodging and shit. Should be dog spawn, yep. And somehow didn't get a witch time from that. Probably didn't do it in the right spot, probably. That's okay, and it's alright. Yeah, watch out for the fire, by the way, too. I know that sounds like common sense, but it is something that will actually hurt you. Are you fucking serious? Am I this bad against these ass wipes? I mean, I know they're not the easiest thing to deal with, but shit. Like, I didn't think I was that bad at the game. Yeah, I should focus on doing air attacks. Just like that. Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be very careful about that, because if you're like me, you'll end up falling right into it. Like a dunce. Still got the platinum for it, though. Which is good. I like getting a little bit more points. A little bit more money doesn't hurt. Whoa. No, my throat started hurting there. Motherfucker, I knew this would be a problem playing this game. I like this game too goddamn much. I don't play it all the time, though, either. But when I do actually play it, it's like, wow, it's always just a really enjoyable time. I think... Yeah. Well, we're not doing that. I already finished it. I think there's a way you can tell if you finished it or not. I think. I thought they're supposed to be. Mother of cock. This one's really fucking annoying because you have to wait just like a slight bit until the lava just sort of goes away. Yeah, that was just a cutscene. Oh, great. Oh, don't get me wrong, they're not the hardest thing ever, though. I can assure you that. They're not the hardest thing to fight. No, those guys I fought at the very first fucking stage Those guys I had to pretty much just do aerial shit against. Yeah, those were the guys you want to worry about the most. Yeah, they're still angels. They can just teleport. By the way, don't worry about the lava. It's... I don't know why he's getting knocked in the air for. I didn't mean to do that, but... Where the fuck did you go? Yeah, when they block your attack or parry it, they're most likely going to go for an attack of their own. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, I just got the parry. Like, I don't think... Okay, that's just Stinger. I'm just being an idiot. You probably could cheap out the game a little bit if you didn't buy Stinger. As in, you might be able to... potentially... Okay, so it attacks me that time, but it doesn't attack me the other fucking time. Lying-ass piece of shit. Yeah, whatever. I always hate this part, because it kind of sets you on a really weird path here. At the start. It's really confusing. With, like, where you're facing. But the lava won't rise just yet. But I was going to say, is like, I wonder if you could just not buy Stinger and then make it to where you could just parry constantly while also doing attacks. Because I assume that would probably actually work. I can't remember. Was this Y or B? I think it's Y. It is. I hate... Those quick time... They never change what the button is, but I hate doing them, though. Oh, remember in fucking, I just remembered Bayonetta 2 shit. That mech suit that we get. Yeah, I totally forgot about that being a thing. I really do need to give Bayonetta 2 another run through. That sounded wrong when I put it that way, but... You know what I mean. I need to play the game again. Not give Bayonetta another run through. Would I, though? I mean, you know, I wouldn't say no. If she offered. I'm more of a fan of like Bayonetta 1 and 3 design than I am 2 as well, to be fair. So if she had that fucking ant wine or that ant haircut, probably wouldn't like it too much. But I love what they did with her design in 3, though. I like that. You know what? I don't remember. Is there anything over there? Hug. No, because we can't really go that way. We're kind of stuck doing this. Get ready to tap Y a bunch. Because you'll be doing the shooting thing. Like right about now. God damn, my computer is so loud. I can just see it on my mic. That's insane. That's a weird move, though. Oh, okay. I forgot to get this. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Oh, okay. How many did you need for Moon Pearls again? Because I thought it was 4 for hearts. Oh, dear fucking God. By the way, when you're in witch time, lava should not hurt you. Only if you're in witch time, though. So. Sorry about my stomach making noises. Oh, for fuck's sake! Get out of the fucking lava, you dips! Like, go fight me fucking over here. Yeah, the trip move is actually pretty good, though. Against these guys, too. I would suggest either doing, like, air moves to knock them in the air, or just, yeah. Well, wait till we fight the gold ones. Ugh. The ones that can't be fucking Um, I think they can't be witch timed off of, and yeah, I think that was like the main thing for that was no witch time on them, which is silly. And I hate this part coming up. It just drags, man. It kind of just drags. Not gonna lie, it's really fucking boring. Oh well, I went too far. Silly me. Okay, we're gonna fight this guy. That's a small variant of him, so it's just pathetic. They do hit a little faster, though. But they are still quite easy. So. I was gonna say, I wonder that. I'm sure that would kill. Come on, dude. You're just giving me free hits now. You should have been finished off a second ago. Ass wipes. Oh, where's that thing at now? There it is. Yeah, I kind of forgot to fight those guys. Or at least fight somebody there. Oh yeah, I need to shave my head like tomorrow or something. It's really starting to bug the shit out of me. I want to say that I got everything here, but I don't think I did. Like, dead offhand, I don't think I ever did get everything. Because I don't remember anything being back here. Didn't think so. Well, I mean, there's this. That's really about it. In terms of, like, extra little item things, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that, but I've gotten that one before. Oh, this might suck. No, I think we're fine. Over there's just, See, I think that... there's a way to tell, like, if it's finished or not. I can never really remember exactly. Once again, I don't do Bayonetta playthroughs that often, so I end up forgetting a lot of things. I believe that you can just launch it here because it doesn't matter. And I hate that you have to do that to skip cutscenes. It's slightly obnoxious. Okay, I'm gonna be careful here because I'm getting ahead of the game. Oh yeah, I have to jump. And she always looks like she's falling in lava there, too. I never trust that part. I gotta deal with this shit. Ow. Ah. I'm probably actually gonna die here if I'm not careful. Yep. I mean, if you take your time, you know, it's really not that bad. But I like to get ahead of myself a lot, so that's pretty much practically why. I think this is close to chapter finish. I'm pretty sure you can get witch or magic off of dodging those rocks. Yeah, this is probably why I don't play Bayonetta that much, because there's just a ton of cutscenes that happens. That could be pretty much partly why I don't. Oh yeah, that's chapter over. Damn it. Let's see, in terms of how much stuff I want to finish today. Like I said, a good couple hours doesn't sound that bad. But we'll see. Still got a fucking silver out of all that. Even though I got quite a few, you know, well, okay, 2 pure platinums and just a few regular ones, but still. I did ultimately get some pretty good scores there. That's never enough. I'm not going to show off all the costumes, I just... But I probably will change into the normal one, see if I can activate the other ones. Or at least we can go back into the store and see if I fudge that up. Which, speaking of fudging up things, god damn, did I fudge that one up. What I meant to do. New weapon time, huh? Or something came in. Or maybe not. Never mind. I thought it was. What am I looking for again? Oh, yeah. The treasures. Yeah, see, like, it's not like I can buy it again. Sure. Why not? These cost a hefty amount. They're just alternate colors of the weapons and such. I don't remember if they changed the color of like the actual Wicked Weaves or not. I want to say no, but I don't know. The thing that's weird about the costume change, I was like, why? Like, where are the other ones at? Why can't I access those? Oh, there it is. That's where it's hiding at. That looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, of course I should have guessed. Ooh, okay, cool. Yo, that's sick. Let's see, which one looks better? I like that one better. Alright, neat. Yeah, I didn't really see that. Alright, chapter 4, here we go. I don't remember chapter 4 being that bad. But we'll see. I'm gonna get a good look at it. Oh yeah, it's the boss fight one. Alright, this one shouldn't be too hard. Or just gonna land straight to where they're gonna try to grab me. That's cool, game. Where's my health bar at? You know what? Hold on. That's fine. I'll eat shit. I've been eating shit in the entire game anyway. Who cares? Oh, I don't have... I thought I had shotguns on this one. This boss fight's not too bad, though. Usually. You just run up here and grab this. I probably will die, though. So, fair warning. I'm sure it will happen. Oh, hold on. Whoa! Oh yeah, once you go into Witch Time, you can knock those back. So, fun little trick for you. Kinda helps to do so. And don't worry, this fight, there are nice ways, like nice little quick time things you can do. That'll help you kind of just decrease a bit of their health a bit. And of course, that only does one. But there will be one later that'll do even more damage. Which is nice. Yeah, when they knock that down, that's just gonna summon up the hourglass, so... Free iframes for a bit. Okay, now it's getting cold in here. This damn thing can't make up its mind. Is it freezing or is it not? I don't know. Shit. Well, I still dodged it, though. Yeah, I got Bat within, but... There we go. Very nice. Actually, I have... Okay, so, like, for boss fights, it's probably best just to do this. Oh, well, he's going up there, so we're going to get the multi-attack in, so... Yeah, let him do his thing. Let him blow shit up. It'll be fine for the most part. That's pretty much why. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's Y. Should be the same button. Boop. Oh yeah, I forgot that first initial attack doesn't do any damage. Should be like the last one that should do it. Did we get 1100 again? Oh, that did nothing. Okay, well, fuck me then. Well, still one less head, and we're about 2 health bars away. I guess it's not all that bad. No, all right, just do it. I assume this is usually the best method about how to deal with this guy. Because when it comes to bosses, I don't really specifically know the best things to use against them. For some reason, I was going to say that move's not going in. It's not doing anything. Nice. Yeah, when they get knocked down like that, just... You might want to run immediately because... They come back quick. Let's get some extra shots in. Because why not? I like how you can actually witch time that, though. I feel like some things you just can't witch time. Like, ever. Okay, I gotta watch out. There it goes. And I fucked up. Yeah, I know, the frame rate's not always the best. Especially on PS3. Oh my god. Now it can hurt just a little bit. Come on. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I gotta be quick. See? I think that's probably because I attack it, to be fair. But that can happen. Well, then again, I'd probably get more damage off it just doing damage as is, to be fair. Alright, good. He's doing this. Now I think we're gonna get the extra damage from the multi... quick time thing. I think. I hope. Okay, maybe not. Still doesn't hurt. Get them bonuses. Very nice. One thing I do actually like about Bayonetta, though, is the fact that, like, some chapters are dedicated to just straight-up boss fights. kind of makes the chapters not only just quicker to go through, but at the same time, probably like potentially like a lot easier to kind of just handle. Because if you do happen to like die and you're like, you know what, I didn't want to eat shit, you could just reload your save from the boss. Oh. Oops. Ouch. I should do this. As I got nothing else to really use magic on anyway, so, you know. It's not like I can torture attack his ass. Necessarily. And done. Like I said, that should have landed. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot that we kept that. Yeah, fun little story. I actually was gonna stream the Bioshock 2 multiplayer yesterday, but I learned that the in-game chat would be on regardless. Like, there was a way to kind of, like, not make that happen, but I did the Steam way of just muting in-game chat, and it still seemed like it was gonna activate. I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna take that chance. But it was nice to play Bioshock 2 multiplayer, because I bitch about it all the time, like, man, I miss it. Because I'm an old head when it comes to Bioshock 2 multiplayer. I used to play it quite a bit. Back in the day. All the way back on PS3. Which is insane to think of. One second. Oh, sorry. No, I'm wasting time, but... Oop. Didn't realize that would come up. Mobby. Checking some things here. Okay. Make sure we all good. I think you actually can skip these. I assume like if you go back to title screen you probably could. But oh well. Free money's free money. Why not? Just one of those things that, you know, I just don't like doing it all the time. Like multiple playthroughs and it's like, ugh. Something I should also talk about is, like, why did I pick hard back in the day? Why specifically hard mode, not infinite climax, when that would technically be the hardest difficulty, like I did with Vanquish? Well, the funny thing is, at least with Vanquish, why I did God hard for is because I wanted to show off. I wanted it, oh well, yes, and I wanted to prove to myself that I could also do it on God hard. Because of how difficult it sounded like, even though it was kind of a bit of more of a gimmick mode, per se. But Infinite Climax definitely is a gimmick mode. That's why I chose hard, not infinite, first. But I do potentially plan on doing not only Infinite Climax, I would like to do it for hardcore, but I would also like to do Vanquish hard, because hard is a little different too. God hard is not as much of a gimmick mode, I feel, as it is with Infinite Climax, but I still feel like there's just a hint of the gimmicky type thing there, because one, you can't upgrade weapons, and two, like your ARS is just completely toned down, which if that was only the case, like if your ARS was just turned down and that's about it, and you still had weapon upgrades, I think that God hard would have been, in my opinion, less of a gimmick type mode, or I would consider it less of a gimmick. The thing is, again, with Infinite Climax, though, is not having Witch Time, and it's still on hard. Like, in terms of actual relative difficulty, it's still hard mode. That's why I say that it's a gimmick. Because it still, for the most part, does about the same thing as a hard does. Just a slight difference. I feel like Paper Mario BP run would also be considered that too. But then for that, that's more of a challenge run. What am I talking about? Okay, I'm doing absolutely dog shit against these guys. Just flailing around like an idiot, not remember how to play the game. I don't know what happened there. Just pure blank. I could have... Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Yeah, I'm getting a little weary. I'm getting a little panicky here. And I can't dodge that. Oh, well, now I can. I love when they do the spin, because I can dodge and get like a bunch of witch time off it. Okay, let's... If I die, which I might. It's possible. I might not, too, but... I'm gonna try not to. That's the wrong one. I do have healing items, so I can use those if I want, but I don't know. There's something about like playing on hard and using healing items that just makes me not want to do it. Look, if it gets that bad, if I'm just really just not getting through the game. Oh, I forgot I had those. Oh, well, guess we're using items now. I have like 2 of them, I think. I didn't even buy them. I just found them. God damn it! I always miss that dodge. Budget. There. That's not going to be a good rank. Now is it? Fun fact: I actually did stream Bayonetta. Not. Well, I mean, it was quite a bit ago, but I don't remember exactly when or how long ago. But I remember I did it before. Yeah, getting a few, I think, witch times, or at least combos on them, I think gives you... Because I think that counts as a verse. Oh, I forgot about these fuckers. Yeah, this is a hard mode thing. Yeah. I believe they first appear in hard mode. Nice. As in, like, the tail attack. Well, actually... Either that or they just never did the tail attack to begin with. Because these things are on normal. It's just for some reason like the dog, like the tail attack one, just... I don't know why. I don't... No, just ignore me. I think I'm being silly. I don't need to fucking torture you. I can just... Pretty sure I can handle like most of this just... by default. Default dancing. Yeah, I did, I think I unlocked hard mode on PS3. Or something like that. Or unlocked very hard. Back in the day for like I did like a stream of it. Long time ago. Long enough ago. I didn't see what that was. I think it was a gold. That was the verse I think I was talking about. Can't skip this. I think we could skip the next scene. It's not that long, but still. Yeah. I don't know why they're so picky about which things you can skip and which ones you can't. Alright, this also, I believe, is a verse. Yes. It tells you at the top. I don't know why I always forget that, but yes, the top right tells you what it is. And you can get some extra little health out of this. You can get some extra rings. Get some extra magic. So, realistically, I mean, you're already falling. You're not really doing much. You might as well just participate. Get the extra points. Now, I think on hard... I believe on hard mode, I think they have either joy... Or not joy, but glory? Joys. Okay, well. Hey, I wasn't exactly wrong. I thought it was the other bastards, but no, it's these ones. I don't know why they keep changing the angle for it. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure if that's just the camera being fucky or... Just give me one of them. I didn't care who. I just wanted to make sure I could either get witch time or something going, but... I need one of you. The hell was that noise? Give me one sec. I think I just heard my phone go off. No, I didn't. What the hell was that? I don't know, like, I don't see any bugs or anything. I hope not. Could have been my chair making noise. I fucking hate these bastards. They can be kind of fun to fight. Honestly, like, by themselves, but together, ugh. But essentially, it's just fight. It's pretty much you're fighting just an extra Bayonetta or a Jean. So, just doesn't do anything nearly as crazy. And now I think it's going to spawn the little shitheads. Or the flying ones. Yep, okay. So it still sticks with that. Okay. Yeah, when it comes to hard mode, I don't remember exactly what every change was. So. Ah, god damn it. I keep fucking up. So bad. Like, what's new? It's just mainly these assholes I always tend to just really fuck up on. But they're not even that hard. They die real fast. They're really fun to fight too, but I'm always consistently dying against them. We lost out of the weapon. That's okay. Motherfucker. Thank you. Alright, another part I don't really care much for. This shit. Well. You'll see another part coming up later. Oh, okay. I was hoping I'd get some items out of that, but I guess not. Maybe you will give me something cool. Yeah, I don't really want to use items. I want to get my health back via just regular means. If I can help it. Also, another fun fact. I have never done a Let's Play of this game. Which is baffling. You would think I would have. Because it's like, oh, you like Bayonetta a lot. Maybe we should do a Bayonetta marathon. At some point. Be kind of cool. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. Depends. Once I get back in the groove of things, I guess. First. He's done. Easy peasy. Yeah, see, these guys really are not that bad. Thankfully. But they do have some really annoying quick attacks, though, that can trip you up, unfortunately, if you're not careful. That's the thing with this game, though, is trying to learn the speed of attacks and shit, and what enemies do. Which I love. I absolutely love this game. For a lot of reasons. But, like, the enemy types are just really, you know, a lot of fun to fight against. A lot of the time. God damn it. But you can dodge that and still get stuff out of it. I should still have a red hot, so if anything happens... Yep. If I wasn't so fucking shit and had to fight these ass wipes with this weapon in hand. Which I could just take it off. It's not like I can't do that. Oh my fucking god, stay still. Alright, that's it. I've had enough. Oh, well, there you go. I know, I can make my life a lot easier if I just dodge things. And for some reason, these things just... I don't know why they don't give you witch time off that at all. If I remember correctly, I think witch time is only really done through the means of an attack that is a certain level of damage. But I don't remember where I got that from, or heard that from. Because I'm sure that's probably not exactly fully correct. Or I could be misremembering and thinking of either something I thought of, which is possible. I might have just thought that was the case. Or I'm how do I put this? Maybe I'm thinking of like the time that you do get via witch time is based solely on the amount of damage that you could have taken. And then they base it on that. And I'm probably getting it from that. But if I think that way, I might be also just misinterpreting it with, funny enough, MGR. Because MGR, Revengeance mode, your parries are based on your difficulty level. So when you're on Revengeance mode, you will actually do a ton more damage back. Which is always a really cool thing. And it does kind of make Revengeance mode just a tad bit easier. If you were just going for the regular run and not S-rank stuff. Because if you're going for like S-rank stuff, you will have to watch yourself when it comes to parries. Sam especially. Which always kind of sucks. Because like I can no damage Sam usually pretty okay. But then that extra little tiny stipulation of shit is just what pisses me off. Gotta get a combo, or you gotta get just more BP in the fight or something like that. And it's like, ugh, man. It's me versus Sam. Like, it's a 1v1. Like, can you not make it to where that's a thing? Like, why can't I just fight the guy? Why do I gotta worry about all this extra stuff? I am going to fall off. I did not fall off! Alright, I know I said I really don't want to use items, but fudge it. Ah, god damn it, I hate when that happens. There, that's fine enough. Because this next fight sucks. It sucks because I tend to get ahead of myself here. That stinking fog monster thing. And I fell off. Of course I would. I gotta do it all over again. Alright, well. Maybe I should take my time with it. I don't do that ever anymore. But it's so easy to fall off and trip up on things here. The fight with the guy itself is not that bad. It's just getting up to it. That's what sucks. And this is a weird one because there's like a strange sort of invisible wall in some places. Luckily, I'm pretty sure Panther should at least allow me to get through this just fine. Forgot about that. Yeah, I forget about a lot of things a lot of the time. Alright, so there you go. You want him down here? That's how you do it. That's one way to do it. This shit's also weird, too, because you'll see in a second. Oh, well, not that. That. For some reason, you get no witch time off it. But, hey, I can just build up magic, so. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. And if I remember correctly, I think this is close to chapter end, too. Maybe. Alright, dead. And now we just do it again. Oops. There we go. Now he's dead. Bird time. Just use worm food. If I remember correctly, I think either this was called Griffin or was a reference to Griffin from DMC1, because I know Fandom exists. But Fandom is just outright a reference to DMC1. But I can't remember if this is technically one of them, too. And there we go. If I remember correctly, I think in 2, like, you actually fight demons with it. It's not just angels you fight anymore, it's also demons, too, which is pretty cool. Not sure if I've gotten like, I don't remember there being anything extra in this room, except for, like, just that, but I'm pretty sure I've already gotten that, so. Yeah. I don't think there was an Alfheim or anything of the sort. Now get ready to fight this asswipe again. I don't know what he's planning on doing there. I want to say, like, the bite of 87 might give you witch time, but I don't know. Not really sure. And funny enough, this should be where we get Panther, actually, for the first time. Also, in terms of bosses, never been a big fan of this guy. The constant fights we have with his ass. You just see him all the time, especially like in the last-ish chapter, or close to last chapter, where you're doing like that cannon at him. I want to say that Jean, I don't remember if she pulls out specifically the same weapon you do on purpose, or if she just uses whatever she wants. Like it matters. It doesn't really matter what she uses, because her fight's pretty much just about the same regardless. Yeah, welcome to Bayonetta. Just randomly take a punch right as soon as you land. You better be ready for everything. I gotta do that all over again. Jean just never fucks off. I haven't seen the story in a long time. I don't remember what the point of Jean fighting us was. Like, I want to say that she was controlled by the angels or something, I think, but I don't remember. That might have been 3 that happened in. I don't know. When it came to Bayonetta stories, I never really paid attention. I've always been kind of the type to just play. I didn't skip the cutscenes in any of them when I first played them. I seen them all. It's just I do not dead offhand remember exactly any of this shit. Besides, like, Jean's 2D section shit. And 3. That's the other thing, too, is, like, I don't remember much about 3, either. I really don't. Besides fighting water enemies. And the weird open environment section stuff. I don't know. Just the levels were not really my cup of tea. And I thought it was like the only one at the time too when Bayonetta 3 came out. I'm like, please, I can't be the only one that doesn't really care for Bayonetta 3 as much. I was so hyped for it. So hyped for it for fucking years on end. Well, honestly, like, the funny thing is, like, Ninja Gaiden, I don't mind Ninja Gaiden 4, but it's not Ninja Gaiden 4 to me. It wasn't exactly what I had, well, you know, really truly wanted. I mean, the thing is, it's a platinum-made Ninja Gaiden. I was going to get a platinum-made Ninja Gaiden game. I knew that, but something was always telling me, like, oh, it would be really cool. I always kind of, I guess, wanted it to be just Ninja Gaiden, like, actually. But Platinum just kind of taking it on and not really doing anything too crazy with it. Or not straying too far from Team Ninja. But, I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. I don't think it's bad, really. It's definitely not my favorite Ninja Gaiden, but that's definitely a fucking stone. Yeah, see? I knew it. Oh, wow. Motherfucker. God damn it. Oh well. Round over. Yeah, I do need to give Bayonetta 3 another shot, though. I gave Ninja Gaiden 4 plenty of shots, and I came out just kind of thinking it was... It's got some stuff that's nice. But I don't know. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to play it like Ninja Gaiden, like true Ninja Gaiden, the best way to probably do that is to play the entire game again as Ryu. Because I have yet to do that, actually. So, maybe I should. Just give like a once over. I was trying to go through Master Ninja at one point, but the save got deleted because, you know, checkpoint systems are a thing. You can't have more than like one fucking checkpoint system, I guess. Kind of defeats the point of a save file, now doesn't it? Yeah, that is kind of a weird thing to think about, isn't it? It's like, oh, well, you have multiple save files, but we need to only have, like, one checkpoint. Because, I don't know. I mean, imagine if somebody... I know it doesn't happen probably that much nowadays, I'm sure, well, probably to an extent, but... You know, imagine if... like, your brother or whatever, like, you guys share a console or something, or whatever. And then they decide to play the game as well. Like, your parents bought it, you know, for both y'alls. And then now, next thing you know, like, your entire fucking... where you left off is just completely gone. Except for at the very beginning of the chapter. Because that's still there, of course. Because that stays, it just... I don't know. It's such a weird concept to just... do that, now I think about it. You know, I could have done a torture attack of all things. Is he knocked out? Come on. Thank you. Oh, there we go. That's another thing they added in hard mode as well, is the enemies are on fire, and they cannot be attacked unless they're in witch time. Yeah, maybe I'll give some thought about the Bayonetta. Because that would probably at least help me play Bayonetta 3 again and see if I, like, just... see if I can change my mind a little bit about it. Because I really do kind of want to, because my first initial playthrough was just kind of... just met with a lot of, that was kind of whatever. And that's not really a good thing to have, now is it? We don't like that around here. I like to have fun games. I like when Platinum could be fun, you know? I feel like they just really didn't really hit the mark for me. For a while. I still think that, personally speaking, there have been good things since then. But I think the last truly good Platinum game was Transformers. That's a hot take. And when I say truly good, I mean just like... wow, this has, for me personally, a ton of replay value. Because I'm not a fan of Automata, but then again, they didn't really... I don't know if they fully worked on the game. I know they worked on the gameplay parts of it, but... Automata's not really my cup of tea. I don't really care much for open world type stuff. All that much. And Astral Chain is... I think Astral Chain is pretty good. But it's so tough to say that the game is really good because I've never beaten it. I've gone through that game twice, like started over like twice now. Because every time I play it, I get to a certain spot. Or, well, the first time I played, I got to a certain spot, like Chapter 5 maybe, I think. And I was like, I'll come back to it. And then I didn't. And then I just recently got to about maybe, I don't know, Chapter 10 maybe? Something like that. I think there's like 12 or 16 chapters. And I'm like, I'll come back to it. So that happens every goddamn time. So, that's just a genuine issue with me in doing that shit. It sucks, but that's what happens. But I do think Astral Chain is very good. I just can't sit down and play it, I guess. I'm very bad at doing that. Now remember, folks, Transformers Devastation came out 2015. I think TMNT was not far behind. I don't remember when Korra came out. I want to say maybe 2014. Korra's okay. I haven't played that one in a hot minute either. Well, I mean, I actually played it recently. What I should say is I haven't beaten it in a hot minute, more specifically. So, my opinions about Korra are kind of off. I remember thinking it was neat, and that was about it. But that was back in the time period where I was into a lot of Platinum Games type stuff. Like, I was really just into their shit. Like, they could never do no wrong. Also, I've not played Soul Cresta, so I have no idea. Haven't even beaten Star Fox Zero, or really played much of Guard, so... I have played Star Fox Zero, just haven't beaten it. I remember kind of somewhat enjoying what I played when I did first play it. I'm like, oh, this is kind of neat. Although, let's be real, I think most people probably agree that 64 is probably the better choice. Star Fox 64 is so fucking good, though. Like, just goddamn. It's such a good game. You know what? Hang on. So these guys cannot be witch timed off of, which is annoying, as you can tell. So that little trick with, well, not fucking up, I guess. Getting them in air, or at least doing punch, 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 triple punch into kick. So essentially if you can land it, because they'll tend to like just do shit like that. They'll block your shit. Either go for knocking them in the air, or at the very least doing the trip up move, and that will probably help you out a ton. And or just using the instant wicked weave attack, which I don't remember the name of, even though I use it all the damn time. Wait, does she actually? She does. She has a sheath. I didn't realize that. Because I don't remember if that's costume specific or not. I am getting hit by the most basic little turds. This cannot be happening. I gotten so caught up in talking about how cool Platinum Games was that I completely forgot that I was even playing a game. Oops. Yeah, this I think you can skip this, but it's too late. Actually, let me check something real quick. My dumb ass, I don't think I remember even coming back here to fight these guys. Funny enough. But they do die pretty quick. And, of course, straight into rage. Well. There. I'll be taking that. There might be some secret fights back here I've never really messed with. Nope. Yeah, I don't know where all the secret fights are at. Wait, can you actually get down there? I'm guessing the time ruined it. Probably did. Let me check something. I'm curious. I don't think I've ever tried this. Okay, well, I mean, I saw an open area. I thought maybe, just maybe. Now we know. Yeah, let me just giddy about Clover and Platinum Games for a bit. Let's see. Beautiful Joe. Never beat those yet either. I think I only have Beautiful Joe 2 or 1. I don't remember which one it was. I have tried many a time to get into Wonderful 101. But every time I do, it doesn't click. And it's not because like I think game bad, just for some reason I'm always struggling to play it. I'm so bad at the game. That's baffling how bad I am. You're probably thinking like, well dude, it's fucking Wonderful 101. It's not that hard. There's something about it. I don't know what it is. For some reason to me it is. My God. Bro. I can't be this shit. At everything now. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my fucking gourd. Alright, this shit sucks. But I didn't mean to do that. I meant to bow. Oh well. Fudge it. AoE time. I don't think Cereza taking damage hurts you. I don't think. They should have made that a different ranking system. That would have been funny. Like, don't hurt the child. Don't let the child get hurt. As in, like, it's just its own, like, specific slot on the ranking part. I genuinely don't think that her taking damage matters. But, of course, I don't know. Offhand. I wish I did. I don't. That's probably the wrong guy, isn't it? Yeah. Whatever. Look at all these Eggman robots. Good thing I have this. And now I got this asshole to deal with. What's annoying is, like, even in Witch Time, they can still attack her. Which is just super irritating. Let's see what I get. As I don't remember taking damage. Maybe a little bit, I don't remember. Oops. God damn it, come on. Where'd my weapon go? Pure platinum. Fuck yeah. She didn't get hurt. If she would have got hurt too, then I could at least found out whether or not it was true or not. But further research must be applied. Oh yeah, I hate. The last part sucks. This part sucks, big time. You have to only attack with just weapons in the field, and if you dodge, well, good luck. Yeah, this part's really freaking annoying, though. And there's a lot of enemies, too, by the way. You jump, you dodge, any of that shit, your weapon gone. I mean, they do die in, like, 2 hits, which is not bad. But goddamn, is it annoying. And same thing with this part, too. But I don't think her... I don't think she, like, really technically takes damage here. There we go. Yeah, he goes fast. And yeah, it will be extremely laggy. Game, you mind not throwing things in my... Whatever. Oh, it already broke. I was not paying attention. And that one's down. God damn it. They also keep giving me health only whenever I'm past the thing breaking. Like, it's too late to grab it now. I can't do anything about that. Wait. Oh, yeah. I guess you can throw those, can't you? Because it looked like I did. Oh, I have not played Cereza yet, like the new Cereza game. I'm pretty sure that's made by Platinum as well. I think so. Or at least maybe published or something. Well, they don't publish shit themselves. They usually have like Sega or Nintendo do it. But yeah, in terms of... oh yeah, Okami, I haven't beaten that one yet either. I'm a fake fan. I know. Or even played Beautiful Joe double whatever. That PSP one? Or no, there's like a Rumble one too. I haven't played Infinite Space. I haven't played Scalebound either. That one hurts. Yeah. Man, I was one of the lucky few looking forward to Scalebound. Boy, did we not get it. That's for damn sure. By the way, when they run like that, they typically just run themselves into a wall. Well, normally they do, but... I don't remember if the entire thing counts as an entire verse. Guess so. Make sure you don't take damage here either. Because for some reason they count it as part of it. I don't know why. I think that should have been a whole different verse of its own. To be completely fair. Okay, so pretty much same thing as it always is. Big, meaty claws. I'm gonna fuck up, I'm sure. He's gonna go for an attack that's just gonna hit the living shit out of me, I just know it. Well, if I can build my shit up, I can easily take him down. Oh, well, I got hit. Of fucking course I did. Now I can't know if Soraya taking damage or not counts. Whatever. I also like whenever you're beating up the enemies, they start to get kind of all really bloodied and destroyed. It's a really cool, like, way to visually tell when someone's almost dead. There we go. Boss done. Chapter done too, I think. Oh, yeah. We still have one more fight to go. I think so. That's still one of the weirdest moments, though. Is like, how did that technically happen? Or did she catch her, like, mid-drop while we didn't see it? Well, of course. Of course we didn't see it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of when, because, like, the Joy itself, most likely didn't fight the big guy. Ugh. And now you're pretty much fighting Bayonetta, but, of course, we all know what it is. And once again, just like Jean, can't really get witch time off much of shit, which is bizarre because it's still a Joy for what it's worth, you know. And she's not gonna do Wicked Weaves. Now I gotta fight multiple, or just one, I guess, for now. I thought hard mode would at least add... Oh, there they go. I think they're doing that normal anyway, so I don't know what I'm talking about. That's not just a hard mode thing. I just want to get rid of her. Ah, of course. Yeah, my dodges are bad, man. God damn it. I remember back in the day, I was completely overwhelmed by the combo system. I'm like, what the fuck? You want me to do all those? Which is funny, because like, I play Tekken. It's like, that has lots of stuff, too. Well, the thing is, like, with both games, I tend to primarily just stick with what works for me. I don't really go too far my way to do everything all the time. You know? so. Like, whatever moves Bayo can do that I like, I will probably end up doing them more often than not. Because she's got, like, a ton more of the pause moves compared to, like, DMC. And, like, I remember, like, back... Oh, my God, man. When I first got into DMC, I was one of those guys that actually legit thought that, oh, when it says pause mid-combo, like, that makes no sense. Why the fuck would I pause the game? I was that type of idiot that didn't really understand the point of it. I think they eventually changed the wording of it to be wait, if I remember correctly. I think that DMC5 did that. But that doesn't sound right either. I don't know. That's not a game I've not played in a while. DMC5. I understand that DMC5 is really good, but I'm not a fan of the levels. Well, hey. Back in the day, DMC4, same issue I had with DMC4. I had the same damn issue with it. I was like, I kind of like this game, but I really don't like the levels. I don't like the constant backtrack shit we do. Like, that was getting really old. And then I just started to not really care. I started to just enjoy the game. So maybe there's a chance I might eventually just really enjoy DMC5. I know it gets much better once you beat it, though. The problem was, I deleted my save so that I could do a co-op, which ended in complete and total utter disaster. We were like, you know what? I don't think we want to do this. I was like, starting DMC5 from scratch, or just any DMC game from scratch, is kind of annoying sometimes. Like, I can do Bayonetta just fine, because Bayonetta just already has just about everything you could need, except for, like, the various few things that you would want. But for the most part, I can get through all of Bayonetta on just a fresh new file. No problem. Metal Gear Rising, fresh new file, no problem. Anything that's not really DMC, it's weird. Because, like, once I lose my capabilities of having all the really cool shit, because I think that's why. Because, like, with DMC is all about being stylish. It's all about using those different combos to your advantage and, you know, beating the enemies with different weapons, all sorts of stuff. I've always felt like Bayonetta, I'm pretty sure in Bayonetta you can be stylish, but Bayonetta feels like a much different sort of system. You don't really need to rely on using different types of weapons. It's more so like what you choose to use and how you use it. So, you know, of course, as you can tell, I'm much more of a sword user. I think that's kind of probably a lot of people's desire too, but I know I said I was going to try to change it up a little bit to make it less boring, but especially with things like this, like boss fights like this, I'm sticking with what I know best. Unfortunately. Maybe in the next chapter I'll switch up a little bit. I mean, I could do that now, technically, but I don't have much. That's the problem. Most I could do is like Durgas and shit, and try them. I understand that Durga's good, but I've heard about it being really good. Yeah, I don't play Durga. Come on. There we go. Nice. What if I can do it in air? Yeah. Just get as much damage as I can possibly get going here. Funny thing about Bayonetta, though, is it's very, very DMC4 core. Just the constant big giant statue boss fight type shit. These sections. It's got a lot of these sections where it's like, oh, here's a big giant boss. If you fall down, it's okay because you'll land on a different platform, and there you go. Like I said, it's very, very DMC4-ish. See if I get this before he does his attack. Yes, good. Very nice. What's funny about boss fights, too, is they feel like they take forever. I mean, the water one, absolutely. Fortitude, or whatever his name was. Oh my god, that one. The one after Isle de Sol, that one. Ugh, hate that guy. Because for me, he takes forever to take down. But like bosses like this, not really. Because essentially you're just doing like damage over time. By the way, you can't hide behind his finger to dodge those. He'll shoot right through it. There's some attacks that you can actually hide behind. But there's others that, like that laser shot, that just won't work. Best you can do is just keep dodging. You get no watch time from it, which sucks. Because I don't know why. Oh. Pfft. I thought there'd be a button prompt to, you know, do something with that. I thought there would be. Guess not. But that one does. Yeah, because I did enough damage. Annoyingly enough, these little fuckers. What if I get a charge off on this one? Yeah, but I run that risk, and it's kind of risque. Gut punch. Alright, now we gotta do the whole Sonic Unleashed shit. I forget which game came out first. I don't remember when Sonic Unleashed came out. I want to say probably like 2010, but maybe 2008. Bayonetta was 2009. Pretty sure. Sounds about right. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure it was 2009. Probably even 2009 for both games, really. For all I know. Yeah, the final boss is pretty much just of Sonic Unleashed is just kind of like this, essentially. Just breaking a bunch of this shit. Getting the shield. Alright, now we go for the last a little bit. Then we go for the head eventually. Yeah, what a weird thing to dodge, Ant. Alright, cool. I've always kind of liked the idea of the angels looking like... Oh, by the way, you can get witch time here. Eventually when it does the mouth laser thing. Not that one, but... It does one from its mouth. It should be soon. There it goes. Well, not that one. Although I think you can get witch time on that. Or maybe not. This one you definitely can for sure. Know that for a fact. Oh, good. But I like how they're pretty much like covered in this statue-looking thing. I've always thought it was really cool. And then like when you beat them down, you can see their real faces and shit. What the? I was like, what the fuck happened? I didn't mean to get grabbed there. We're also doing pretty good on time and everything here, honestly. Like, in terms of how far we are right now, yeah. As this is about a 6-hour game. They've always, yeah, the angels in this always look freaky as fuck. Get that's the point, but still. After 5 through 7 on hard, done. Nice. We'll do like maybe, we could do like another chapter or two, give or take. So I probably should limit myself, you know, not go completely ham. Because I have things I should be uploading and shit. So, yeah. Gotta work on them. But there's a chance I could finish this tomorrow and possibly even start Pikmin tomorrow as well. And then throughout the, like, Sunday, I don't know. I might just take Sunday off of streaming. Give myself just one last day of relaxation. And then go to work. And then, I don't know if I'll probably continue streaming much next week. I might slow down a little bit. Depends. This one. Ugh. Oh, the beginning part sucks. Like, throughout the weekdays, I might every once in a while do it. It depends on the game in question, because, like, Ninja Gaiden's right after Pikmin 2. I'll probably enjoy Pikmin 2 enough to do that one. Oh, don't fucking tell me. Okay. I'm sure, at least with Pikmin, I'll probably want to do it a lot throughout the week. See, I fucked up there. I went for an attack on him on accident. Yeah, he doesn't appear on normal. A lot of the fiery enemy type don't really appear that often. This is just more specifically like a hard mode specific thing. No, I mean they do appear sometimes, but not to this extent. Yeah, I hate this fucking place. I don't mind the bike section. I do not like this one. Maybe guys are like just trying to jump across and hit enemies. I know it's not that hard to do. It's just... And then when you're on, like... I fucked up. No, I made it. When you're on... you know what? I need that, actually. I'll take that. Thank you. When you're on the street itself, the highway itself... Yeah. And you're just getting mauled by cars the entire time. That was my D-pad, by the way, making that noise. Oh, come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's these ass wipes. Are you... I was gonna use the trumpet, so I can get some good damage on them. I can't fucking do that. If I can't fucking, you know, witch time. Alright, you know what? That's it. Just hell with them. Okay, but... Yeah. Fuck these guys. Yeah, I know. I just... Again, we're playing on hard, not pure platinum shit, so... I think it's A-okay. And I haven't done it that much in this playthrough anyway. I've done way better on this game on hard than I have my original playthrough. On my guide, of all things. I understand that one of the best ways to really take these guys down is probably preferably, like, with Wicked Weaves and just dodging their shit, getting your shit going, you know, that kind of thing. Getting a kill so you can get a weapon. There. Had to cheese it a bit, but it's so fucking stupid that they throw these guys at you. Like, why, man? Why does it have to be them? Fortune, right? Did they change their names? I don't know why, but I could have sworn it was... No, I know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of JoJo. I think the car guy was called Fortune. Maybe. Alright, get ready for a very oddly long section. I think the way to get pure platinum on this, I think, is by getting a lot of just witch time. I would guess. And obviously, of course, not getting hit, I'm sure. Luckily, running into like the sides of walls and shit does not cause you to take any damage, which is nice. This part, I never been a fan of it, though. Ugh. There are like little shortcuts you can take, which is nice. Or other ways you can kind of go. I mean, I don't mind the bike section. Or doing a bike section. I think it's kind of cool to an extent. It's just... It's so irritatingly hard for me to navigate this. I mean, you can't fucking see anything because of course you can't. It's Bayonetta. That's... Sorry, I'm really itchy for some reason. That's why Bayonetta is just... why these sections kind of suck a little bit. It's because of the simple fact that she takes up like 90% of the screen. And it's funny too, because I was talking to my brother about this yesterday. How Platinum games are usually really good at the variety aspect. He thought I meant like just their games are different. I wasn't talking about that. That's true. But one of the big things for me was having these extra little sections that don't suck nearly as much. Pace breakers, essentially. Because a lot of games, when they do things like this, it sucks ass. But even though I don't care much for the bike section, I don't necessarily hate it either. Like, I don't mind doing this level. It's a bit long. Same thing with, like, the Afterburner level, too. You know, it's just the shmup section. I like shmups, too. But I don't know. I'm not really as offended that Platinum will do things like this. It just depends on the game, I guess. Like, Transformers Devastation, for example. They have... Well, the section where protecting Wheeljack happens way too often to where the point is just like, okay, now that's getting stupid. Oh, I forgot this one. Nice. Might even get a level. Oh, nice. Good. Okay, sweet. The Wheeljack protection shit, that sucks. And it happens, like, I think, like 2 or 3 times. But then the Space Invaders turret section was always one of my favorite things to do. And it's funny because, like, if that happens in any other game, I think it's annoying. But for some reason, like, when it happens in a Platinum game, it almost becomes one of those things of, like, I can let it go. Maybe it's because of the way that Platinum does their ranking stuff, where almost everything is ranked in these games. So it kind of makes me want to... Like, when I get sections like that, it's like, okay, I should try harder on the shmup section because it's easier to technically probably accomplish than it would be a normal fight, I guess. You know, that's really not technically the case, but it just seems like something that would be easier to actually accomplish doing, and you kind of feel good about it. Like when I'm doing Transformers Devastation and I get a double S on the turret shootout, that always feels nice. It's like, yeah, you know, I did that. That's really cool. Double S ranks is gonna suck massive dick, I just know. If I ever attempt to do double S rank shit, because it's so different. It's so not normal ranking system, and I hate it. It's It's that damn cursed Sonic Adventure 2 ranking system shit. Sorry. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is right, yeah. I died randomly. I don't know why, but just... all of a sudden, I guess Bayonetta just had too much fun and decided to explode. So, that's awesome. But yeah, Sonic Adventure... wasn't it Sonic Adventure 2 that did that? The Sonic Adventure 1, like, A rank was not really a rank. It was more so just a different mission entirely. There's like A, B, and C missions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sonic Adventure 2 had that, because the thing with Sonic Adventure 2 was, and Sonic Heroes, more specific, well, kind of both, I guess, they rely heavily on points for your A ranks. And those points, you know, it doesn't matter what your time is. It doesn't matter whatever is, because as long as you get a lot of points, a lot of attacks, a lot of rings, or whatever, you'll get ranked better. Just on behalf of that, you know. I've never been a fan of point ranking systems. Systems that are based on, like, how much points did you get? How much of a crazy combo did you get? In games like this, specifically. Not just something like a fighting game or whatever. Specifically, like, hack and slash games, for me. For me, when it comes to rankings, I like the ones where it's based on how fast I can do it, and at the same time, okay, how fast and or how much damage did I take? I love getting the no damage run stuff a lot of the time. Yeah, I fucked that one massively. I know I did. I did die too, so I'm pretty sure my combo went down by a ton because of it. And yes, once again I gotta fight these fuckers in Witch Time. But it's okay, because I can just do that. I've got the magic for it, why not? And just got a regular plat too, not even a fucking pure one, because my combo was too low. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever, it's okay. And also with time-based ones too, I also really love like Sonic Unleashed type S ranks or A ranks or whatever they were in that game. I think I should know that. I'm the fucking guy who plays Sonic Unleashed a bit. I should know what it is. But I genuinely like Sonic Unleashed enough to appreciate that type of ranking system, where it's relatively like all about speed. Like Sonic Generations and Sonic Colors. No, Colors is score. Colors is also points. Sonic Generations is too fucking pathetically easy for that. They just hand them out like candy now. Ah, whatever. I don't mind having a little bit of just extra, like, oh, here we go. Here's a free A rank because you played the game. You're so cool. I don't mind that every once in a while, but I do still kind of like having those little extra levels of difficulty, you know? Those ones that kind of are like, oh, this will be a challenge, because it feels much better to finish it. I feel much better when I beat it. I'm like, oh yeah, I did that. It's kind of why I take so much pride in the fact that I'm able to beat God of War 1 on God mode with almost little to no issues nowadays. Because back then, when I was, you know, originally playing it all the way back in the day, I never would have thought I would have ever been able to do that. Like, ever. Let's get some more costumes, because fuck this. Let's see. PE uniform, why not? And then some dark. The Arc. Jeanne d'Arc. That's kind of a neat idea for a PSP game, though. Jeanne d'Arc. Tactics type game. Oh, okay, because Jean and then... Oh, haha, that's funny. I think it only just changes the shorts, though. This piece stresses function as well as exquisite style. Fuck it, sure, why not? I don't give a shit. It's in the game. I mean, people could make fun of me for it. Fuck them. It's goddamn Bayonetta. She can wear whatever. I still will play the game. I'm not one of those types of prudes, I promise. That's like, oh my god. She's... Look at her. What the fuck's wrong with this game developers? Oh my dear god. Shut up. Bunch of whiny bastards. They're just mad that someone who's pretty is playable. And they aren't. Which makes them, in turn, even more ugly when you think about it. It's not their looks that are ugly. It's their personality. That's not a good thing to have, man. Be like that. Always jealous of everything. I think bro just solved most of my issues for me. I don't think I had to do much work that time. Yeah, he was like, you know what? I got you, fam. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this. You just sit back, relax. I'm going to blow a fucking laser up. This will sound crazy. When I first played Bayonetta, like the demo of it, I did not click with it. Back in the day, when I first played it, like when it was coming out, I was like, this is not my cup of tea at all. I don't get this. It looks weird. The enemy designs are weird. I don't get it. And then I just eventually got it. I said, fuck it, I'll get it. Or I think I might have looked more into it or something. I don't know exactly what happened, but dead offhand. Whatever happened, I eventually got the game. And I think when I first played it, I was like, this is neat, but I don't remember liking it all that much. And then something happened to where I think I played it again, just for whatever reason, and it started clicking. And I was like, oh my fucking god, like, this is a beautiful game. That's why whenever I play a game for the first time, I always say, like, okay, you know, that's what it is, but I don't know. Like, there's always don't trust my opinions about my thoughts about games, you know? Because my opinions do tend to change about games quite often. And I actually like when that happens, too. I like when a game just at first is just like, maybe I'm not exactly understanding it just yet, you know? And then I eventually get around to actually playing it fully, and all of a sudden it just clicks, and that moment of clicking is like, oh, that was really good. I quite like that situation. I don't want that to happen for every game, though, either, because, I mean, if my first impressions of every single game are just, you know, that's not really a good sign. That's not really a healthy mindset to have. But it's kind of hard not to be judgmental about things that you haven't played yet, either. Like, already, just dead offhand, like, I've seen gameplay of what COD Black Ops 7 looks like, and I'm already just like, I don't know. I'm not going to buy it anytime soon, that's for sure. I say that, but I don't plan on buying it anytime soon. How about that? I have no direct interest in it right now. I still haven't bought Battlefield 6 yet, even though Battlefield 6 looks fine. I mean, it looks like Battlefield to me, so... But I kind of, sort of, I don't know. I don't play Battlefield really all that much anymore. I haven't played Battlefront in a hot minute either. To be completely fair, too. I used to play Battlefront 2 quite a bit. For a while. At least they wait for me to finish combos in this game, right? That's quite nice of him. I should save my magic. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's what happens. I got a little too carried away there. I thought, like, oh, maybe I should do that. No. No, maybe you shouldn't. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Speaking of opinions, I actually don't hate Silent Hill F. I mean, I played it like twice. That's about it. So I can't really exactly fully say how... There's a bird there. Motherfucker. Let's just run this and just go. Okay, it's too late now. Like, I can get my magic build on just dodging. We're here to beat the game, not play it. There we go. Yeah, so I can't really go back either. That thing's just completely gone. Alright. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, that's right. I know, but yet I don't know, it seems. Yeah, I used to be an idiot. Not much has really changed, I guess, but I used to be an idiot about games. A lot more pickier. I'm a little bit more receptive nowadays, but not to a crazy extent. Like, it still takes me a little bit of time to... Depending on the game type, like some games. Like, I'm not a big RPG guy, so... I have my RPGs I like. You know, I like S&T. I like Persona. Well, I like Persona to an extent. I'm more of a P3, to an extent, slightly P5 guy. And by slight extent, I mean not really nearly as much. There are way more P5 fans than I am. I don't really hate it. My brother doesn't like it. But I think that's fair. I mean, he did play it like 3 times or whatever it was. So, he definitely has that say. I think that, you know, it's not as bad as he thinks it is. But that's just, like, totally my opinion, man. So, of course. By the way, these guys can also get attacked by the ball thing. Yeah, I should have charged that. I was being stupid. I did not mean to do that. Whatever. It's fine. There is actually a place where you can kind of get away from the ball, though. Or... There are some places you can kind of just escape from it. Sort of. Oh, come on. That should have landed. Which, once again, good thing it doesn't actually just kill it, though. There. Like, you don't waste magic using it. I'm surprised they actually did that, though. Like, they made it to where, like, yeah, you don't actually lose magic on that shit. Ah, of course. These guys, thank God, can be witch timed off of. Because that shit's fucking annoying when that can't happen. I guess they're trying to prepare you for infinite climax at that point. Like, yep, this is what it's gonna be like if you play on a harder difficulty. Fuck you. Well, hey, the good news is... Infinite Climax in Bayonetta 2 is just very hard mode. Still have yet to actually finish it, though. Yeah, I really want to play Bayonetta 2 now. Like, I really want to give that a shot. The problem is, the only way I'm going to really want to do it is most likely through a Let's Play to get it over. No, who gives a fuck? I can do whatever. Who cares? Like, I could technically stream it, too. But, I don't know. But if I'm going to stream anything, I might as well stream this while I got the chance to finish this. You fucking prick. Well, there goes me. I guess. I hate these fuckers. Why? Why must this be so goddamn annoying? Stop. Just hold the fuck still. Like, goddamn, I'm trying to kill your ass. Whenever they die, they do tend to stay there. I could have sworn that you could not get witch time off of the missiles. That was something I was always kind of led to believe for a while. And of course, they still attacked me even though he's dead. That's my fault. I should have just dodged it. Whatever. Come on with your shit. Whenever I fight those ships, I think of Kingdom Hearts. That's what they remind me of. The pirate ship bastards. I don't think there's an extra fight back here. I wouldn't mind having one. I don't mind doing extra fights just because. Is there a bird there? Because it's weirdly red. I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Off to adventure! Shit. Alright, this part. Once again, you are ranked. I want to say it's mostly just... I mean, you do get points for killing these things. But I want to say that doing damage to their asses, too, probably would help your thing go up. I'm sure there's probably a bunch of these you could just probably miss and still get a good run for it. I would guess. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's one of those things you're gonna have to know that's coming. Because I forgot that was coming up. Oh well. Also, notice that hard mode doesn't really do a lot of damage to you either. I mean, you can sure die, but... And Bat Within absolutely helps. I think we are all well aware of that. But those that don't know what it does, whenever you dodge as soon as you're getting attacked, you will take the damage, but then the damage will just get negated right after. However, I'm still not 100% sure if Bat Within D-ranks you because you still take damage or not. But don't, like, your health does come back like the second after, and it pretty much just gives you a free dodge. It's basically like a giant, like, hey, I fucked up. Can you just, you know, let me still get the witch time? Which is nice. You fucking prick. Always for their ass. And those, for some reason, give you no fucking witch time out of them. Good thing I landed the magic, though, because I wanted it. I guess you should stick. I think you do take damage when you do Bat Within, I'm pretty sure. And then, Transformers Devastation has a similar thing, but you do not get D-ranked on it, I don't think. Because I've never really seen that really happen. Alright, this part's kind of weird. Real quick, actually. Just go grab these, I guess. I want to fight those extra guys, so I get some extra stuff out of them. Should have saved it for the bigger guy, but it's okay. They're all relatively pretty simple angels to take down, so I don't really care. Alright. I was going to say, that one should spawn one. I thought so. The cool thing is, I can still use the last remaining big attack, even though I used up pretty much almost the entire weapon. How nice of them, right? And that itself is its own verse, so I'm guessing the joys and all that shit don't count as something, which is nice. This is... what was this? Yeah, that's right. Alright, get ready for an annoying part. It's Bayonetta, what usually isn't. What the I thought I got that bird. What the... I think they respawn, I think. That's odd. Why would they do that? Hell with it. Maybe I didn't get it. Might be one of those cases of, probably should have used witch time. Like it matters. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that's one way to do it. Oh, come on! What the... Dude, fuck you. And the thing is, the orb will only relatively attack where you're pretty much going to. I'm just gonna heal up. Fuck this. I'm not gonna just eat complete shit. Just on this section, because fuck this one, man. I don't care how much little extra health I get. I just do not want to completely die here. Why'd I do that? Why would I think that would work? God damn it, dude. Fuck me, man. It's my fault. I know. Like, I had just enough time to... Come on. I like how her shadow has, like, butterfly wings, unless... Yeah, it does. That's really cool. What's with witches and butterflies? Whoa, dude. Calm down. You're gonna hurt somebody with that. I don't think any of these statues produce these ass wipes. I don't think so. Even if it did, I'm sure they'd just pop out on their own anyway. Yeah, I broke all the statues in my normal playthrough, and they didn't appear, so I'm gonna assume probably not. Alright, boss fight. Not a hard boss, though. A weird one that can't really be fucking... The witch time dodging is very odd here. Because bro doesn't really... He's got some really weird attacks. You'll see what I mean when I actually kick his ass. Hey, dying's all a part of it, man. You know, I can't be good at everything I do. Realistically, I mean... No, I mean... I don't know, maybe. If you really put yourself toward it. But then again, like, what constitutes as being good at something? Alright, so, see, that itself was, luckily enough, a witch time dodge. A lot of these can be dodged. All of them can be dodged, of course. The thing is, the dodge in question... Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was for, but... Yeah, by the way, you probably could just save up your dodge magics. Save up your magic for weaves. And attack specifically that. But yeah, see, like, you can easily, for the most part, not get a dodge on that hand thing. Because it's fucking weird. It's... And that one right there, for example, like, that you would think would have been a witch time. But the game says, no, that doesn't count. And I find that really odd. And then some of these moves are just too far, too far behind you to really even get a dodge on them in the first place. It's very annoying. We'll have to see this climax twice in the entire game because she does it again. I just realized she has a bandage on her knee. That's cool. Bandages are nice. Pretty sure it's like Y or something, I think. No, it's X. Of course it is. Yeah, whenever you think it's a punch, it usually just turns into Y. Which is really weird. And done. That should be the end of the chapter as well, once we are able to move and break some shit. Of course I would get a silver on that one. Why wouldn't I? I don't think it's really a hard fight. I just fucked up massively. That's all. I caught myself in a hit. I shouldn't have got caught by. I'm doing a lot. I'm doing like 10 times better than what I did in my original playthrough. I might at the end of this one compare my original, because I'm pretty sure I've shown off all the stuff. All the rankings. I feel like I would have. I don't see myself not doing it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Fuck off. Ah! There we go. I mean, you don't really get much points. You might as well just buy a fucking Mega. Like, these points don't give you much, anyway. For money-wise. Alright, we might do one more... This might be the last chapter, or, depending on how long this chapter is, will determine if I do another chapter right after, because we're already in chapter 9. We're, like, halfway through the game. I'm trying to remember exactly dead offhand what this one was. It's not the water guy yet, because he comes after Isla, so... Del Sol. The good news is I can unlock, after beating hard, I can unlock Infinite Climax. Which kind of sucks because, if I'm ever going to do a guide to Bayonetta again on Infinite Climax, I'm doing it on PC. So I'll have to play this game 2 more fucking times with a 3rd playthrough of Infinite Climax. Well, at least you can say one thing. If that happens, if I end up doing a Infinite Climax guide, you can rest assured that probably at that point I should hopefully know the fucking game well enough. So. And then if I really wanted to, which would be awesome. Awesome sauce. Pure Platinum run. I would fucking... Now that I kind of understand Pure Platinum's just a bit better, I would love to. But I can't guarantee it will happen. It will be relatively massively difficult to do. Not impossible, just it will be hard. I mean, what do you expect? And if there's any generation of hardcore to do it in, I get the feeling like the impossible gen would probably be specifically that. Would probably work better there. Because I think Gen 3, I probably should start challenging myself just a bit more. I thought about... Because like right now I'm doing Uncharted, because I never did Uncharted back then. Which is bizarre. It took me this long to start doing Crushing, I know. I put it off for so many years. Like, Brutal Mode would be something else I want to do, too. Because I've actually, funny enough, have never beaten Brutal difficulty on Uncharted. Any of them. Especially 1, because holy shit, 1 is something else, dude. 1 is like genuinely kind of tough. Like, you can be behind cover and still get fucking shot, it seems. That's not true, I know, but it just almost feels like that's the case. It is so irritating. But this is me, man. Like I've beaten God Hand at this point. Like I think I can probably handle a few quirky games here and there that might be slightly difficult. You know, not gonna lie. I probably should do a wrench only, no plasmid run at some point too. And what's funny is, you might be thinking, wrench only, no plasmids, no tonics, no upgrades, no nothing. You might be thinking like, oh my god, that sounds like a great idea for a guide. No, it fucking doesn't. You know why? Not because it would be intensely hard. I mean, I'm sure it would be actually difficult, like, not gonna lie. I think the only way to really truly make Bioshock that difficult would be something like that. No damage, all that shit all together. That's the initial problem is not how hard it would be. That's not what scares me. How fucking boring it's gonna get worries me the most. Now, granted, actually, now that I think about it, not really. Okay, my original thought was this. So I'm thinking like it would be boring because of essentially Bioshock works in a way like some games do, or a lot of games I should say do, where the difficulty, like, enemies will get more tanky in later levels. The same enemies you fought before dozens of times now all of a sudden will just get massively upgraded. Alright? Like, their health will just go completely, like, Big Daddy shit. And it's just so annoying to deal with. That I would argue it'd be extremely boring to play. But if I'm doing a no upgrade run, wrench only, no upgrade, no plasma, no nothing. In theory, that really wouldn't be that bad because just fucking don't fight anybody. But that's the problem though. There are situations where you're gonna have to fight someone. You're gonna have to fight. You never have to fight a Big Daddy though. No, you do. You do. Well, yeah, I don't know if you can skip past it, but the Big Daddy in Proving Grounds, I'm pretty sure you have to fight regardless. I don't think you can skip it. The fight in Arcadia, you know, you're gonna have to do that one. That's gonna suck. The fight in Fort Frolic, you're gonna have to do that one. Like, there's a lot of forced situations. No fame machines. Oh my god. No Vita-Chambers is just a given. That's just gonna happen. Survivor, of course. I mean, no surprise. Why the fuck would I do anything else? It just sounds immensely irritating, but also at the same time, like I said, kind of boring-ish. Because of how long it would take to kill enemies. No hacking. No destroying security systems. Oh my lord. To me, I don't mind challenge runs as long as they're just something interesting and fun to be had in it. Like, to me, at the end of the day, if it's just boring, I don't really want to do it. Not necessarily boring, more tedious, I feel like is the correct word. Because tedium, to me, is not hard, it's just tedium, it's annoying. And I don't think a hard game should be that way. I think a hard game should be hard, not tedious. At least that's how I see it. But then again, you know, tedium kind of comes with... By the way, I think enemies appear here, so I gotta be careful. I thought so, but... Never mind. Tedium can actually come with it, too. For example, like with, God of War, when you're fighting Ares. Like, that shit's tedious. Because he takes forever to kill. He's not insanely hard, he's just tedious, because he's so fucking tanky. I talk about it all the time, just the concept of... I don't like games having enemies become health sponges, you know? I don't like that. if your AI becomes a health sponge, which Bioshock technically does that, even though I still like it, I'm just saying that, you know, it's not really something I prefer as a idea. I would much rather you have your enemies become more aggressive, more reactive, do more damage themselves, you know, something along those lines. Because I feel like giving them HP sponges is just kind of a cheap way of doing hard difficulty. And not every game is going to be good at giving that either, so giving us the exact thing we probably want. That can just happen. Like Kingdom Hearts, I'm pretty sure makes enemies slightly... I think they do more damage, at the very least. I don't really know full... Like, I should know, but... I'm not as smart with Kingdom Hearts as I thought I was, I guess. I always thought I kind of understood that game a lot better, but apparently I don't. Kingdom Hearts, I believe, makes it to where enemies are slightly more tanky, but it's fine if it's like a bit. But if it's to the point where they're just health sponges, that's when it gets really bad. Like Splatterhouse Brutal difficulty, for example, like that's a fine line between giving more HP to an enemy. God of War, just regular God of War by default, I would argue that's fine. Like, normal enemies are perfectly fine. Hell, even this game, like, the bosses in this game do have a little bit more health, I think. That's okay. As long as it's not the goddamn Ares fight shit. That's when it becomes just irritating. Because it's like, dude, come on. Like, I want to play the game. I don't want to sit here and fucking parry Ares all day just to basically get nothing from it. Like, oh, minimal damage at best. And it's like, that's not cool. That's not fun to me. Oh, that was fast. The thing with Bayonetta, though, too, is, like, there's a lot of optional things that you can use to really just destroy enemies, too. Metal Gear Rising does the same thing. Revengeance mode, you have that parry system that completely destroys enemies. Because it's on a harder difficulty, you do more damage. So, you know, I like that shit. I just wish that more games would do more so along the lines of our enemies are going to hit harder and they're going to be smarter. Which means that it's on the player to kind of learn the inner mechanics of the game. Learn the mechanics really well. And, you know, react to things appropriately. That's all. God, you guys are losers. You guys are both fucking losers. The fuck was that for? Big giant pile of nothing burger. But it's never enough. Here comes the spinning top area. Game. I was gonna say, you gonna let me not fall off all the time? Here we go. I love the little skull flowers, though. That's why it's kind of cool. I mean, even when she's punching, she's got the skulls, too, which is nice. This room is ass. These guys are ass. You gotta hit them to basically wake them up. It's really annoying. Well, you know what? Never mind. Now, if your AI doesn't just react better in your game, then just do upgraded damage. You know? That way, I'm reacting to it. I want to feel like I'm maybe not struggling necessarily. Nobody wants to feel like they're struggling. I want to feel like I have just enough challenge. That's not based on the fact of, like, how long can you last in a fight? In terms of, like, these guys are so healthy. Can you beat them? Probably not, because they're going to take forever. That's not fun. That's boring. And at that point, that's not really even difficulty either, because, like, if somebody has the patience to play the game, they could just outdo it. You know, they could just easily just outdo. Don't watch this if you get sick. By the way, that part sucks. I get sick watching that usually. It's like, ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a ship back there. Oops. But you can skip them. Who cares? Welcome. I don't give a shit right now. This guy, I think, does come to life. Never mind. It's the other ones that do, I guess. Well, good thing I got 2 bars of magic here because these assholes are gonna piss me off. I just know it. I could just kill one with pure torture attacks and save myself the risk of having to fight 2 at once. Because dealing with 1 is fine. I can deal with 1 for the most part. That did no damage. Going back in the cock cage. I would love to run back and charge up, but that's not going to work either. And I guess what I'm trying to say at the end of the day is you got to strike a fine balance between your difficulties. You can't just make it shit and then just expect people just to be like, yeah, that's fine. There are good difficulties. Cuphead, Dark Souls. I mean, well, you know, I guess it depends, but I guess it's more subjective. But there are... Those games don't even have a hard... Well, they don't really technically have a hard mode, necessarily. You know, DMC. Maybe not Legendary Dark Knight mode, because that's just more so... I mean, it's a neat mode. I'm just saying, like, I think, in all honesty, like, Dante Must Die, for, like, games past 1... Because if you don't know, DMC 1... enemies are much more tankier, and that's like, nah, I'm not gonna want to do that. I'm not gonna want to sit here and fucking fight the same boss for 20 fucking minutes. Well, it lets you prove that you're good at the game because you know how to handle for a long time, right? If you go over there, you're gonna get a fight. That's a verse on its own. That's for pure platinum guys. I'm not that right now. I'm not that pure platinum guy. I'm not that guy, pal. I'm not that guy. Is this electric? Yeah. Electric Avenue. Come on. Yeah, these golden guys can be witch timed on, so... Still don't know why only specifically the Glory or whatever the fuck they're called again. I don't know why they are so different. In terms of dealing with, I don't get it. Why they have to be so specific. Well, to be fair, these guys are less golden and more so like just weirdly water affected. I don't know. Wow. Oh yeah, by the way, in which time you can walk on water, so that'll be important in this room later. There we go. That's almost all of them. Almost all of them. Now, I should say, like, what about Infamous on hard? What are my opinions about that game? Because, like, I've beaten that game plenty of times. Do I think its hard difficulty is fine? Yes, because the enemies are not necessarily tanky, per se. They do have more health, yeah. That's not the issue. The more health is not the issue. It's how fucking much health they have. That could be a problem in some games. No, the thing is, with Infamous, though, you get less XP for kills. And doing anything, really. So that, by that margin alone, is enough to say that's a decent difficulty setting. I think. By the way, I would love to do Infamous 2 at some point, but I don't know. It's also just Infamous 2, and I still prefer 1 over the other 2. I don't mind Second Chance. I don't mind Second Son. I think that one's pretty good. Infamous 2 is nice in some regards, but still prefer the first game. Ultimately. That's a Nothing Burger cutscene. I don't know why I skipped that for. There's nothing to do there. It's funny. I'm over here like, man, I should stop on that chapter. I should stop on that chapter. It's like, we're chapter 10, dude. We're going to chapter 11. Which I think is what I think it is. Which means I don't want to do it. but I probably should. I'm pretty sure the next 2 chapters are exactly what I think they're going to be. So, might be a good stopping point for today. Even though I could beat the entire game, but I really do think I probably should stop and just enjoy my fucking Friday for once. No, I'm not saying like doing co-op or hanging out with friends is not that, or that doing streams are bad. I'm just kind of being silly when I say that. I mean just pure, you know, just relax, man. It's okay. You could do that. You could fucking relax, my dude. It's okay. You don't have to keep playing all these crazy games, bro. All the time. But I want to play more Bayonetta. That's what pisses me off. I like this game. Why did I have to do Bayonetta 1 and Gen 1 of all things, man? Like, come on. Like, of course I would. It was too good not to. I did Metal Gear Rising. I did Transformers. I did all that shit. All that within Gen 1. It's crazy. Oh, no, we're fine. Oh, yeah, it's him. Ugh. It's okay. I can do this one. I'll do it up until, like, Isle of Soul, and I'm like, okay. I think that's probably a good stopping point. Once I get there. I haven't done that in a while. Funny enough. What other weapons do I have? I got the Durga. Durga. Again, I understand that Durga is really good, though. I just don't really particularly know how to properly use it. I think that's the first problem I have. And there's like a trick with the bazookas. Oh, I thought it had enough enough magic to torture his ass. I do now. Because he needs to go. And luckily enough, there's not very many enemies in this fight. That's just about it, so. Again, not really that many. Luca! I think his name was, if I remember correctly. Whoa, watch it there, pal. Get ready for another fight of, hey, that thing's not going to make me get witch time. Brought to you by Platinum Games. Yet another level where witch time is just... You get one from there, I think. Okay, we're going back to... I'm pretty sure if you dodge that, you get witch time. Dodge the head attack. Look, I didn't design the game, okay? It's not my fault. I didn't make it. I mean, you could probably argue, like, well, it's a lot more challenging that way. Yeah. It is. It's also really fucking annoying. I mean, to be fair, it's fine. Because, like, in all honesty, it really realistically is something you should be looking out for. It's a huge risk-reward, so you probably should go for that. Like, everything else is just, like, very basic attacks. And probably make these bosses too fucking stupid easy. I was gonna say, where's the other one at? We found it. Boop. Of course, these don't give you witch time, which I wish they would have. You know, it's funny, while playing this game again on normal, I'm like, oh my god, this move is so fucking cool. Like, that slice thing is so cool, and I totally forgot that the swords have a charged slice move that cuts the screen in half, which is sick as hell. Can't really enjoy that type of stuff when you're playing on hard, though, because, well... I'm sure you can guess why. Oh, come on. I forgot he did that. Yeah, we're playing on hard. We don't have time to do charge attacks until that happens. That barely did any damage anyway. Just fucking nuts. I don't think these can be witch timed off either. And I hate those fucking seed things, man. That shit's so fucking annoying. Come on, please let me get the slam. Well, I tried. This, I think... I could have sworn you can grab it. But sometimes I don't think you can. I'll try. Oh, okay. I was right. You can do that. I don't remember the specifics of every boss. So... they all kind of blend in sometimes. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing! Apparently I don't. Alright, cough it up, buddy. That thing always grossed me the hell out. It's just so nasty looking. When it pops out like that, it's like, ugh. It's like a red rocket, pretty much. This part's annoying because of that shit. It's like I'm trying to like run over to the next platform, but I gotta keep turning the damn camera around just to see it. That should be enough. Yeah, but he's gonna throw a temper tantrum, so... it's never enough. This fucking game. I hope nobody's tuning in right now being like, wow, he must really hate this game, huh? No. Trust me, I don't. This one you have to do twice. I remember that. Boop. Yeah, but you guys... yeah. Boop. Gotcha, big guy. Guess what? You're done for. You fired. Oh, I about got hit there. Luckily, it was a big nothing burger. Could have lost my shit with that one, too, but nope. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but I got those dodges. So I'll take it. Done. That's for those, but we still have to climax. Right about now. Yeah, I think we'll call this the last chapter. I think that's fair. Last chapter for today, and then I'll probably continue tomorrow around like the afternoon. And then finish up Bayonetta 1, and then possibly even start Pikmin 2 later in the day, or even after. Which I do have Pikmin 2 on Switch, so I'll be doing that one. I know that the one that was done originally, I think, was on Wii. I think so. But it's relatively close to the same game, and I don't have access to any of the other ones, so I'm just gonna do the Switch one, because I think that's fair. It's still relatively close to the same game, with a few different things taken away. Because I think the Wii one has better range of whistling, or something. I don't know. It would be nice to have the Wii ones, but they're kind of expensive. Well, $60. I already own, I'm pretty sure, Pikmin 1 on GameCube. Which I could have done that way, but oh well. Switch was easier. I'm pretty sure I did it on Switch, didn't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't see why I didn't. I think I have Pikmin 1 on GameCube. I have one of them on GameCube. I'm pretty sure it's one. I have most of them on Switch. Broken Sky. Yeah, even though this is not the chapter that's technically next in the lineup of, like, I don't want to do it. Oh, this is a plain one, isn't it? I'm still going to call it a stream there today. And then, like I said, I'll come back tomorrow, and then hopefully just continue. And we will probably most likely finish Bayonetta, because it's really not that long of a game. We have about, let's see, 7-ish more chapters to go, counting this one, give or take. There's like 18 in total. There's 18 completely in total, but there's prologue and epilogue. So relatively, chapter 16 is the last chapter before the epilogue. So I got like mainly like a few more, and I probably can finish it within maybe a couple more hours. I don't know. But that'll be it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for some more Bayonetta. And as always, take care, everybody.